You're about to watch a live stream from our Facebook group. It's a club where we pretty much just talk about board games all day long. Usually I'll live stream at least once a day, and everyone's invited. It's free, obviously. So if you're interested in coming to hang out with us, click the link in the description below. Hope to see you there. Welcome, everybody, and we are ready, finally, it's been a long time, to play Fiasco. It's not just me here, but we're kind of sitting far away from each other. I don't know if we need to sit quite this far. But we've got my ever-present sidekick, Carla, and then my Helen. Don't really know how to describe you, so I'm just going to go for it. I actually didn't ask you for if you wanted to appear on camera, live video.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah? You don't? No? Well, it's too late now. You're already there. So anyway, we're going to play Fiasco. We got this cool play mat, and we talked about this before. I'm going to go just for a second while we go over this. I want to show the cover. Yeah, this is all messed up. So we had talked about Fiasco being a role-playing game. It's a single-session role-playing game. You probably don't know anything about this, right, Helen? Yeah. So she's just getting thrown into this. And it takes its sort of theme from movies such as L.A. Confidential, The Way of the Gun, Fargo, pretty much capers gone wrong. So let me just kind of read the beginning, the elevator pitch. Fiasco is inspired by cinematic tales of small-time capers gone disastrously wrong, particularly films like Blood Simple, Fargo, The Way of the Gun, Burn After Eating, and A Simple Plan. You've probably seen none of these movies, right? Have you, Alan? None of them, okay. You'll play ordinary people with powerful ambition and poor impulse control. There will be big dreams and flawed execution. It won't go well for them, to put it mildly, and in the end it will probably collapse into a glorious heap of jealousy, murder, and recrimination. Lives and reputations will be lost. Painful wisdom will be gained, and if you're really lucky, your guy might just end up back where he started. So, Fiasco is not a game where you're trying to win. By the way, if you saw the stream earlier, we got my soundboard going in full effect. It's breaking out.
That was perfect. I remember like, oh yeah, I got
one. I thought I would be the only one using this, but I think you're gonna be the main soundboarder. You saw most of them, so you got a little lift here.
Perfect.
So we're gonna be. Have you ever played a role playing game, Helen? Like Dungeons and Dragons? No, you're not that nerdy.
Not yet.
So you play a character. And but in a game like Dungeons and Dragons, it's more about like rolling dice and fighting monsters and gaining levels and casting spells. Mm-hmm. But for us, it's more about like the relationships and like the drama and the improv. This is basically a game where you improv the entire time. Let me see. So let me try to explain the rules. Oh no, I had another sheet. Where is it? Did I ask you to?
No.
I did not ask you to laminate another one.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you know what? I might have just like attached it to the back. Cheat sheet, resources. Come on, baby. Tell me I did it. Tell me I did it. Yes! Facilitating Fiasco. Okay. All the stuff you could download from their website. I think it's called Bully Pulpit Games, something like that. You could actually even get this book from the website. So, welcome everyone and explain Fiasco's tone. Darkly comic, a game about flawed people with powerful ambition and poor impulse control. We talked about this. Emphasize the fun of failure. So this is, as we role play, we're gonna, like, it's not gonna go well for anybody. Like I said, at best you're gonna like end up even. So that's part of the drama and fun of it, is that there's gonna be conflict and it's gonna end badly. Let's see. So we have different play sets. And so we're just going to get right into let's just get right into building the characters and all that, building the relationships. So let me see. Where's that play mat? Just had it. There it is. Okay. So setup, page 15. So what we're going to do is we are going to do this right here, and I'm gonna go back to an overhead cam. Let's see, and help me keep an eye on this battery life here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have here this little playmat, which isn't really part of the game, but so everybody gets 4 dice. We get 2 white and 2 red. Now the rule book called these red dice black dice, but it doesn't matter. You just need white and something else. So good and bad, so to speak. So first we're going to start out by rolling them all into a central pile here. Ready? That doesn't matter who rolled what. So we're going to take these and kind of separate them out. So it looks like we got a lot of 1s. We have no 2s, but we have 3s.
1, 3.
A lot of 3s.
4.
4s. 1, 5, 1, 6. Now, if we don't like the mix, we can re-roll it, it says. What do we think? Because we got no 2s and just kind of... Should we re-roll?
Sure.
All right, everybody, grab your dice back. There you go. Ready? All right, hopefully we got a little better mix. I think so. We got a lot of 1s again. Got some 2s, 3s, 4s, and no 5s and 6s. Guys, we suck at this. All right, let's do it one more time. One more time, okay?
Make it good this time.
Oh my God, now there's no 1s or 2s.
Oh,
all right, fine.
One more time.
Come on, one more time.
Yes.
I just want one of everything at least. Okay?
Oh no.
One more time, one more time.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how many times. Okay, I did my part. I got all different numbers. Okay, whatever Carla rolls, this is going to be it. Stop cheating. Just roll it. Okay, so we got a few 1s. We got a 2, some 3s. We probably should have just stuck with the first one. The first one's not so bad in retrospect, right? All right. 5, 6. Okay, so we have 2 6s, 2 5s, 2 4s. Guys, this is pretty perfect.
Bad, yeah.
This is it can't get much better unless this was a 2.
That is good.
Okay, so these are what we had to choose from, right, for creating our characters. So can you get there's like a box of Sharpies here. So we are each going to get one of these, and if you can give us each 2 of those cards. And so let's try, okay, so we're going to try to keep these cards on screen here. So let's put yours, yeah, like that. And then let's put these here. Yeah, put these down there. Look right there. And I need one more. Actually, these should not be like this. These should be more like between, this should be like here.
And this should be more like that.
So, okay. So what this is representing is a relationship between everybody. So this is going to be, this will be the relationship between me and Helen. One of these is going to be a relationship, one of these is going to be a detail. Same thing, this is going to be a relationship with Carla, and this is going to be a detail to that relationship. And then let's move this down, and then this will be a relationship and detail between Carla and Helen. Okay, following so far? All right. So now we need to figure out who is gonna do what. So we're gonna do the play set, a southern town. So it's just gonna be a simple southern town. And what you do is you look through this list.
I'm so sorry.
Calm yourself.
I know.
So we look through this list. You can see here 1, 2, 3, and then there's 4, 5, and 6 on the other page. And then we pick one of these dice and then put it on a card, and then we write down one of these. So I'm going to start with my relationship with Helen, and I could either have a family relationship, a work relationship, friendship, romance, crime, or community. And I'm drawn to crime right away. That could be a lot of fun. So I'm going to go crime. So what I do is I take the 5, because 5 is crime. And so we have a criminal relationship between us. So you see, so it's not that this is for me. This is between us. Like we are both have some sort of criminal kind of thing going on.
Okay.
So now it's going to go to Carla. It's going to go clockwise. And so what Carla can do is she could either define my relationship with her, she could define the category of relationship with you and her, or she could add the detail, which could mean she could further explain what our criminal relationship is. And there's numbers there. So you take a die and you place it there.
Okay.
Is it hot? What you trying to say? I feel hot.
I got chilly again. That's
Okay, all right.
I'm
Okay.
perfect.
I'm perfect. I have a criminal relationship with a narcissist. And also, there's going to be something that. Yep.
I'm thinking.
I think there's something on my life light.
I think it's okay. Yeah. Well, you guys can go.
I'm still thinking. I think I like to pick a crime relationship with Bobby.
The detail.
Yeah. But I'm not sure which one to pick. There's corrupt, official, there's a gambler, thieves, conman, hoblins, and drug people. What do you think would be cool? Oops.
You have to pick that.
I don't know. There's so many ones. I almost want to pick
Oh yeah, that's what you have to
one.
look at too. To look at how many dice there are.
I'm gonna pick one
Okay, so what's
for your element.
Oh wait, you're picking one or
Yeah.
6?
It was one.
Sorry,
but
it was
flipped
one.
over.
Okay, so you're defining my criminal relationship? Okay.
What
So
is
here's
it?
the thing. You don't have to define your own thing. So we are drug people. Okay. So we have a drug relationship. And if... I really need to make this so it doesn't shut down. So if Carla was paying attention, she definitely would have...
Busy as hell. I'm just saying things.
she would have hit the bong on that one. You're probably going to have to do that one a bunch, the bubbles. Okay. So Helen, it's your turn. You take this.
Aww.
And so
So I can choose.
So you're gonna choose the category either if you can't pick one of these details yet. You have to pick like family or work or friendship or any of these other ones. Either between you and Carla or between me and Carla.
Okay, cool.
You don't like this thing? You don't like
I don't
that
know.
elevation?
I think.
All right, let's see. What's this?
You don't have like a southern. Oh, they have country, right?
Oh yeah,
There you go.
like a 2-step to this, maybe. Is that- Oh no, Paul came with his shotgun again.
Oh, but there's an explosion.
That's the baseball bat. So. That's the best one. That's me
Alright, I'm
drinking.
gonna go with
I should make
Hello?
sure these are all the same.
thieves for you guys. So 3.
Thieves.
Yes.
Oh
Oh
man.
my god,
Sorry,
sorry.
that flipped over.
So I'm all sorts of.
How do I stop the phone?
I usually stop
Oh, yeah.
sounds, but.
Yeah, I want to. Okay.
Uh,
So we're what?
Okay, so we are thieves. So I'm definitely the criminal element in this town. If we got a drug relationship, and then no, you picked 3 friendship. So here's the thing: you have to pick the major category.
Wait.
You see the bold one? See, it says
Oh,
1, 2,
okay.
3.
Yeah. Okay.
So the detail comes later.
And then. Oh, okay.
so
Sorry.
if you
I was
wanted
on
a
the
criminal relationship with us, you'd have to give us a 5.
Got it. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Let's see. So...
What is she gonna pick?
All right. So friendship.
Friendship.
Yes. I know we.
Okay, so what
And
number is
then
that?
okay.
3?
Yeah, 3.
Okay, so we
Yeah,
are
that's 3
friends.
anyway.
Can you write friends?
And then you pick the. I got you.
Well, yeah, at some point. Okay, so now it's back to me. And I am going to. So at any point, we can kind of just like discuss where we kind of see the storyline going. At some point, someone's going to have a need. There's going to be an item, and there's also going to be a location. So that's what these other cards are for. Actually, this one should probably be. It should be below here. There we go. So we got. Okay, so we have some sort of drug relationship. We're friends. So obviously race cars. This is our drug relationship. So what do you two have to do with each other? Because in Fiasco, everything's all like wound together. What's going on? And how do you pronounce your name? Is it German? Herman? Herman Molto? I'm glad you were able to make it. This is the thing. I read people's names on Facebook all day, and I have no idea how to pronounce them. And then, like, when it comes time to pronounce them, I'm like, wait a minute. Playing Fiasco, obviously. Let's see. So, tell you what, German, maybe you could, after you tell me how to pronounce your name, you could help me decide what to do with these relationships. The options are family, work, friendship, romance, crime, and community. I think my first instinct is romance between you two, but I think that won't be fun. I think we got to go a different direction. So I'm gonna go with
What is he gonna pick?
I think I'm gonna go community. You guys have some sort of community relationship.
Community. I have nothing for community.
Man, I'm really writing this poorly. Community. No, I would do like maybe like like people at a meeting, just kind of like lobby, maybe like okay everybody, and then
Right.
yeah, I don't know. You fall in love. Okay, so now it passes to Carla, right?
What's that?
So you could either define our friendship, you could define your community relationship with Helen, or you could start to come up with needs or location or an object, which are on further pages. So we should all be talking about where the storyline might be going. So obviously we have our drug relationship, and we're friends with benefits. I think that's one of the options on there.
So good. Oh.
No sound effects. Thanks. Tell us how to pronounce your name. German? Herman? German? Definitely the on, right? There's definitely an accent over that A. You're from Argentina, right? Am I remembering that correctly? All right, let's see. I wish I could get more people. I need like 6 cameras. I need like everybody's face. Once we're actually doing the scenes with each other, I'm going to take this overhead one and flip it. So we'll just do like 2 people's faces at a time.
Sorry.
Analysis paralysis? Just got to go for it, man.
We're going to do...
Yeah, I'll do the soundboard while you're thinking.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go.
Well, who are you thinking of?
I don't
define
know.
The friendship, the community,
I'm not sure.
or the needs?
Alright, I'm gonna establish that the category between my relationship with Helen, it's gonna be to get respect. So it's gonna be a 4.
Wait.
Well,
Your need.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're going to need. It's a need.
We're
So
going
you're
over to
gonna,
that now?
Step.
Yeah. To get respect. So 4.
Okay.
So we don't have to finish doing those.
You do. You do have to finish. Yeah, you don't have to. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay. So somehow the 2 of you are looking to somehow get respect. Somehow that's key to your relationship. Whether it's you're trying to get respect and she's trying to help you, or she's trying to get respect, or you're both trying to get respect, we'll define that more. Okay. So your turn. So let's go back. You can go back to finishing fleshing out these relationships if you want, or you can figure out what this respect is all about, or you can define a location or an item.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm going to put this N for need. So
Right.
the thing is, whatever we pick for like respect or for an item or location, it should almost be like a character of itself. Like if it's an item, like if the example you use is shotgun. If there's like a shotgun in our relationship, it should almost be in every scene, and it should like take a life of its own and be like a cause of trouble and drive the story.
Okay.
What's so funny?
So this one needs a need, right?
Which one? So this one needs a detail, like a further coming down from the category.
I was looking for this.
I should probably be turning. Oh shit! We got Anthony's dip. We got Anthony's dip. Why didn't you tell me?
I was trying to find it on my own first.
Alright, there's a lot more of this game.
What does this need then? When it's
So
community?
this is so you and our relationship involves community, right?
Okay.
So you're gonna go back to community,
Oh, okay,
and
got
one
it.
of these categories will be our
Okay.
actual, I guess.
Oh, the subcategory.
Right.
That's your detail.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with church volunteers for community.
Nice. I like it.
3.
Yeah.
This one.
This is starting to sound a little bit like the practice one we did.
Mhm.
It was fine.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I'll write it.
Mhm. Mhm.
So wait, you're both church volunteers? Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Church.
Okay. No, wait, you put a 3 here?
Yeah, it was a 3.
So now it's on me. So,
Oh yeah.
so we are, man, I really got to change this. I mean, I might just do it like literally in the middle. I might
Alright.
just update that. So we have some sort of drug relationship,
Okay.
and you guys are, and we're friends, and you guys just kind of volunteer, and somehow you're trying to like get some sort of respect. Where's the book?
Should put it back.
Okay, so I think we either need a location where there's some like drug stuff going on, or we need to explain our friends a little bit. What do you think? Could be manipulator and victim, old buddies, drug friends, friendly rivals, friends with benefits, bitter social adversaries, church friends.
What are people saying? Are they giving us?
Let's see. Sorry. Second one was perfect. Oh man, I remember what I said. Herman? Yeah, I'm from Argentina. All right, I'm going with this. I'm going to take a 6, and I am going to say that we are bitter church rivals. Bitter social adversaries. So like maybe like
So you're
we're in like the same high school, and like we like just kind of like ever since elementary school we've always been rivals. Okay, so we're almost like stabbing back. So we're sort of like frenemies, right? That's what's going on. That's the vibe between us. We have some sort of drug relationship. This is so cool. All right, and then you're up, Carla. And hold on, if you want some of this Aunt Ginny dip, let's make that happen.
What do I have to decide now?
You could do either a location or an item to define this, or
All right,
you could
I'm gonna pick
establish
two.
respect.
For your details with Helen
Okay.
to get even.
Wait, that's a need, right?
Yeah,
We already
sorry.
have a need. We need a
For you and
location.
Helen.
No, but we already have one need. We need a location and an object. Keep going. Do you want some Anthony's dip?
I'm okay for right now.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Here, you take this out.
Okay.
Get familiar with it.
Cool.
So this is like conflict kind of stuff.
Oh, cool. Okay.
This is just like environmental sounds.
Mm-hmm.
This is the actual background music you're listening to. So if you
Oh,
want to
cool.
do like sexy time, and you can actually hide it.
Okay.
Why aren't you hiding?
All right, can I get that 2 back? Can
This
we
is
put
human noises. This is like drama.
Okay.
What do you want? So you want the 2 back?
Yeah. Hold on.
Play with it.
Okay.
Are you ready to know what I picked out?
I'm ready.
You ready to know what I picked out?
For what?
Dun dun dun.
Oh, sorry.
What's the,
You're on camera, so we'll slide pick your nose.
what's an itch?
Mm-hmm. I'm
Main
dying.
Street.
What'd you pick?
1, Main Street.
What?
That's right.
Okay, wait,
Location there.
Whoa, there's a lot going on Main Street. Location, is that between me and you or between?
Wait, what'd you pick? I'm sorry.
So that's between us?
Yeah.
So maybe that's
What did
like
we get?
Main Street? You want to write Main Street?
Yeah. And what is that for? Because I missed what you said.
That is.
Category?
So,
Location.
Location? What?
yeah, so just put like an L up here so we know it's the location.
No,
Do Main
Main
Street, and then we're going to see where on Main Street.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm thinking maybe this is where we either
not
do our
feeling it.
drug deals or something, right?
Mine.
That makes sense? Because
That makes
this,
sense.
because the detail is attached to the
Location.
I don't think I
relationship.
like that anymore.
So this has
So
something.
location, Main Street.
What are you doing? Are you talking to people?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't like that decision anymore.
What Main Street?
Yeah.
think it'd be good.
It's alright.
I put a similar our last best hope. Okay. So now we're switching over. Okay, so now you can pick either where on Main Street. You could further define what your need is. Your guys' need for respect. I'm thinking this need for respect probably has to do with our frenemy. Like you want to like for some reason like I get a lot of respect, and you want maybe you want Helen's help to bring me down.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with
That's what I'm thinking right now.
Peace Haven Church for the specific.
Peace Haven Church.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on Main Street.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everybody down?
Yeah. So that sounds like a place where obviously you guys are volunteering, right?
Mm-hmm.
How about in the?
Can I double dip?
Yeah. You kidding me? And then how about like in the basement or boiler room or something? That's where we like
The boiler.
either we like create meth or that's where we deal our drugs or something.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like a fun time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. My turn? Okay, so what do we have? We have 3 dice left. Now the last die is going to be a wild card. It could be any number. We could change it to whatever we want. So if there's something we really want in here, we could make sure we get it. So we don't know. We have a location.
Dip?
Yeah. Thank you.
It's really good.
Let's see. Let's see if I could define this need.
Some pizza?
No, thank you.
Let her be.
I can't.
Okay, so. All right, so we need to define, this needs to be an object, right? So let's see what object is going to be. It's going to be some sort of object between us here. So we've got a 2, a 4, and a 5. So transportation, it could be some sort of a small plane. It could be a lot of stuff. I mean, that could be funny. We could do 2, 4. There could be a small plane between us. I can just imagine the possibilities. It could be information. It could be valuables, a drug stash, a mason jar full of gold coins, comic book. I'm going to go with transportation, and I hope that you pick small plane.
So wait, what?
So there's some sort of transport vehicle that has to do with our friendship.
Transportation.
Like we're both on the same airplane?
I don't know. Or, I don't know.
Or you like, you
Or maybe
stole
we
my
both
airplane?
like,
Work for an airplane company? Or we both... Well, I had a plane... Oh, you had a Ooh, I had a plane. And
Well,
then you got so much
first you
money.
have to pick the next detail.
Damn it. I'll pick the damn airplane. I want to
Okay.
make stories with the airplane.
All right, so there's a small airplane between us. Mostly because we have the sound effect. That's why we want to do this. So Helen is going to pick the last one, and it's a wild card. It's any number.
Any number?
This could be any number. Helicopter too.
And what is this related to? The need for why we need respect?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Why we need respect.
Wow.
Hmm.
So you can pick any.
Well, there's a lot of choices.
I think it's the next page. 4.
Okay,
So
What are
one.
you going to pick?
I didn't think you'd like
No.
this much. So
Let's see.
So either one or both of you. It doesn't
I
really matter.
can't wait
You
to
figure it
know
out.
what it is.
Wait, what do you mean? What did you say?
So whatever this ends up being, it could be one or both of you. It doesn't. We don't have to figure it out just yet.
I can't stop eating this.
I know. It's been a while.
You know?
Let's see.
For yourself, by finally doing it once and for all. I kind of like that one.
What?
I kind of like this one by finally doing it once and for all, because that could be anything. You could
I
like
know.
decide what that is.
Let's
Come
go
on.
with that. That sounds good.
All right, so it's going to be 6.
How's your battery?
Huh? I think it's okay. We could plug it anytime. All right, so just write in like doing it. So now we have to figure out what doing it actually is.
By finally doing it once and for all.
What?
Yeah, you don't have to fit all that in. So one of you or both of you have always wanted to do something, and just something has kept you back.
Doing it once and for all.
Yeah. Whoa. The murder. All right, so let me go back to the back page here. Go to my little facilitator. Set up relationships. Roll a dice. Explain that you won't know who your character is until later. So we already did that. Put down the index cards. Explain that each. Okay, so we did all that. Once you have a potent situation, explain how to play. Ideally, use the playmat to illustrate each step in turn. Alright, so first, before we go do that, let us talk about where we think the storyline's going. Okay? So we have a drug relationship between us. We need to figure out how this relates to Peace Haven Church. I think we kind of know. Are we, and what's our drug relationship? Who is the seller? Who is the user? Are we doing it together? Are we both drug dealers? And then we're friendly rivals. We just need to figure out what we have to do with airplanes, because somehow there's an airplane that's like essential to our relationship. Rivals, maybe we're both like junior pilots that we like flying competitions and stuff, and like one of us is like we're basically both competing for like the top spot of like county best at flying little major
I'm not really
airplanes.
rival.
Huh?
I don't know.
And then you guys.
Maybe we both have airplanes at the airport, and then you always stole my spot.
Is that really a rival? Because we're friends. Like we're
pissed off.
frenemies.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right, so where should we? Let's think of like what's going to be the cause of the drama, right? So the need is somebody needs to do it once and for all. So that could either be you settling this rivalry once and for all,
Yeah.
or maybe you doing something related to this drug thing once and for all. Guys, I have to leave now, but I'll watch later. All right, Herman. You got to send me a pronunciation guide, because I really want to get your name right. Yeah, we're still in the setup. This is, it's our first time playing, so it takes a little while. Okay, so we could take these dice back. Let's see. All right, someone give me something. Throw something out there.
Just come up with a scenario.
I don't know, just like let's spitball. So what's the respect that you guys need?
Respect.
So just one of us needs respect. It can't
Or
be both of us.
It can be. I mean, it's up to us. Whatever we think will make the best story.
Okay.
Drive it. Why don't you get rid of this stuff?
Are they all going to be intertwined, or is it like 3 separate? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it is
It's like the
intertwined through our
airplanes have to
relationships.
do- Yeah. Okay. So.
I mean, they'll probably come into,
That's what I-
you know.
Okay.
I mean, maybe I could somehow be smuggling
That's what I was gonna
drugs
say.
with the airplane.
Yeah.
And I'm this big person in church who knows what you're doing
Uh-huh.
with Helen. And that's why we used to be friends.
Uh-huh.
But because now you're using my church to do drugs or whatever, to sell drugs, whatever you do.
I've got an idea.
Okay.
So how about, because we have a rivalry and like you want respect, but I have all the respect right now because I make so much money because I'm smuggling in drugs in my plane and then you're selling it. So I'm like the smuggler and you're selling it for me. Sound good? Like, or you're the dealer and I'm like your supplier. And I'm like making so much money and you're wearing like scrubby, like secondhand clothes and like everybody loves me. But somehow we're related in the airplane circuit somehow. Somehow this is central to our relationship. I don't know if we both own the same airplane somehow, or if you also have an airplane and like this has to be somehow related to our relationship.
The airplane could belong to the church.
The church's airplane, okay. And so,
And I
but
don't-
this is tied to our friendship.
I'm letting you use it because you're my friend, although I don't agree with what you're doing.
Let's
So
see.
that causes us to fight.
So why would a church own an airplane? Okay, how about this?
Mission trips?
How about
Mission
how about
trips, yeah.
we both have our pilot's license,
Okay.
right? And you fly around and like there's like the banner, like an advertising banner in the back of like a plane, like you know,
Come to church
50%
Sunday.
off. Yeah, it's like an advertisement, and it's your plane, and so you do it for like God, and I do it for like Satan, and like and everybody loves me, even though you're the good one. Everyone thinks I'm like the best, and you know I go to church, everyone thinks I'm great, but like you're sick of everybody giving me all this respect and everyone thinking I'm the best, and you just wanna like expose me once and for all, or like you want me to be like. Everyone hates me, and you want to be like the glorious one on top.
But I thought
And
the
remember,
respect
this is
was-
not going to work out well for anybody. So, but this is
But I thought the
like,
respect was just, oh, I want to get respect, and so does Helen. Is that what it is? Got it.
well, it's supposed to be central to your relationship. So maybe you're trying to like use Helen to basically like frame me or like expose me or something. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's a good idea, I think.
Yeah.
And so then whether or not this actually works is going to come down to our interactions, and I'll explain how all that works. I mean, does this sound like enough to go on? You guys are volunteers at the church, and you're dealing to people, so you're just kind of like a rough kind of character, but you guys aren't friends, but you know each other from volunteering, so you don't have a great relationship, but you want her help to, you know, basically somehow ruin me and like elevate you to the top. And me, I'm like living the dream. I have like a hot cheerleader girlfriend. I don't know if we're like in high school or what, but I'm making all this money. I'm wearing Tommy Hilfiger, and you know, I'm like smuggling in all this stuff from somewhere. And then you know we got like this business relationship. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Guys, I
try
think
it.
this could be good.
Could work. Let's try it.
All right. So how the game works is one person is going to go, and they chose. So let's say I'm going to start, right? And so what I could do is I could either establish the scene, who's in it, what's going on, But then if I establish, then you guys are going to decide how it resolves. And you do that, so let's put all these in the middle. Sorry, we don't keep these. So there's, let's do 3 and 3. So basically this is the first act and this is the second act, right? And it doesn't have to be 3 and 3, but just 6 scenes is the first act, 6 scenes is the second act. And so what you guys are going to do, since I'm going to establish a scene, you guys kind of somehow in the middle of the scene decide whether or not it's going to go well for me or bad for me, based on like what my desires are. So if someone hands me a white die, that means it's going to go well for me. If someone hands me a red die, it means it's not going to go well for me. And then whoever's interacting with me, they're going to look, and we're going to like play that out with that new knowledge. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So let me see. So pretty much probably whoever, since there's only 3 of us, whoever I'm in the scene with is going to, the other person's probably going to decide what's going to happen. Make sense?
Kind of.
All right. Well, let's just do it.
Yeah.
So play Act 1. Ask if anyone has a juicy scene they'd like to establish. I'll do it unless one of you guys want to.
Go for it.
All right. Remind overly enthusiastic or deer in the headlights players that the option is to resolve. Okay, so that's the other option. Instead of establishing the scene, I could have you guys tell me what's going to happen. Like generally, like who's there, what's going on. And then I could choose whether it goes well or bad for me. Right? So you either establish a scene or you resolve it. And you get to pick when it's your turn. So I'll just say right now I'm going to establish and you guys are going to resolve it. So no matter whether you established or resolved, you give your die away. And that'll come into play later.
Give me that. Okay, that's fine.
All right, so I am going to establish, I'm going to do a scene with Carla. And so why don't we put the soundboard between us? So night outside, you decide. No, I established.
Oh yeah, so go ahead.
So let's see. So we're gonna be at the let's move this for a second. So I think we're gonna be at like we're gonna be at church.
Okay.
And I'm going to be telling you that I need to borrow the plane this weekend because I got a big drug heist, a big drug haul coming in. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So actually, we're gonna be. I'm gonna pull you down into like a little basement where we do our like drug transactions for Peace Haven Church.
Okay.
All right, ready? So
you and I are gonna act out?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So let me move this. Let's see how this is going to go. How's my battery? Oh, it's bad. Can you plug it in? It's over there.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are going to do this. And whoa. Plug it in over there.
Mm-hmm. Just help me.
It's all tangled up.
Yeah.
Sorry for anyone watching the technical difficulties. We're about to get this all sorted out.
This is the only thing about going live, you can't
I
edit
know.
the video.
That's okay. So, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to create
Which side is it?
a new scene. So we got iPhone. Let's mute this. Yeah. Oops. No. Wait. Cancel. What? No. Yes. Okay, so we are going to add a video capture device.
Oh, it's really facing me.
That's okay. Oh no, wait, that's not what we want. We want a window. Sorry. Window capture. System. Not the cam. Yeah, there we go.
Hello.
Okay, so we're gonna do half you, half me. This looks crazy right now. It's so funny. Okay, so I'm just going to take yours. I'm going to edit you a little bit. Let's chop. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Let's do transform, edit transform. Let's clip you on the left. Let's say 100. Oops. Let's say 200. Yeah, that works. Okay. Does this work, Helen? This needs to be down a little bit, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're my director, Helen.
It's a little crooked, but we're all right.
Well, let's see. Let me just turn it. There we go. We're getting it. Okay. So, let's see. So we're at church. So let's do like a church lobby. A lobby conversation. Okay. Not that loud. No. Yeah. Okay.
So you're in the lobby, not the basement.
We're in the lobby right now.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Ready?
I'll try.
All right. So remember, at any point, you grab one of these, and then if you want it to go well for me, you give me a white. If you
So I can do it for you or her?
no, this is my this is my scene. I'm like the spotlight of it.
Right.
So you decide if what I want is gonna happen, or if it's gonna go well for me, or if it's not.
He's trying to get the airplane. So you
Yeah.
can decide if he's getting it or not.
But like you don't do it right away. Like wait for us to do like a little bit of you know. All right. Oh wait, we don't have names or anything. We need that.
How do you get those?
We have
Just
cards over there. Oh, so we haven't even talked about.
Yeah.
That's pretty important. I think we have a few more, right? Yes, we should each have one of these. So are we boys? Are we girls? I mean, I was just picturing myself as a guy. Lane, because we were talking about that earlier. I'm Lane the douchebag. And I'm a track star. And we did track together. We were on the same track team, and I was always just winning a few more things than you, and it really pissed you off. Because you knew that I was also like I was doping. So you've always been in my shadow. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, that's it. I'm a high school or I don't know, high school? Are we thinking high school or just out of high school maybe? Almost star. Yeah. What do we think about our ages here?
I'm putting that.
25. Pretty cocky.
25?
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're young enough that you don't really know much.
okay. So we're in our early 20s, right? Well, at least we are. You could be something else if you want.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I don't know.
Are you a guy, girl?
I'm a girl, I think.
You be a girl?
Today I'm a girl.
See, but we're rivals though.
Okay, I'll be a guy.
Okay.
I'll be Justin.
Justin. Okay. What about you?
I'll be a girl.
Okay. You have a thing?
And Jessica.
Jessica the drug dealer.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else we should know about you?
I'm the preacher's daughter.
Okay. Okay. What about your personality?
Who are you, Jessica?
Yeah. Let's see. Everyone thinks I'm a good girl, but I'm doing all this crime and drugs.
So
knows.
you're like supposedly the girl next door.
Yeah,
Wow.
but
Okay.
I don't know what else.
I think that's probably enough for now. Alright, so we don't need this right now. Okay. So I'm Lane.
And I have a crush on the
You have a crush on Jessica too.
yeah.
Okay. So maybe part of like, oh, so wait, how about this? Part of wanting to get respect, how about Jessica secretly has like a crush on me and you know it,
Yeah.
and you want her,
Yeah.
and that's part of it. Like
Because I think she's so right and she's so good to the community and everything. She has all this respect from everybody.
But you think that I ruined her, that I
Yes.
dragged her into this whole drug
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
and you're pissed off about it, and
Mhm.
and so you want to make me look terrible.
Right.
You want everybody to think I'm terrible, and you want to end up with the girl at the end.
So I like you though,
Yeah, you secretly have a crush.
but he likes me.
Yes, that's the triangle. Guys, this sounds awesome. This sounds so good. Because it's not going to go well for me
No.
or anybody.
Crush on Jessica.
Okay.
All right.
And then,
Wait, what's
and
her
I
name?
just,
Lane?
Lane. Yeah.
This is what happened. Ooh, this
Yeah.
way, this way.
I am Lane. I am a track star, early 20s. We all went to high school together.
Really funny story.
Okay. Got it.
All right.
All right. So, let's see here. And you're like, how about your straight
Very
edge?
strict.
Yeah, like you very religious upbringing. You like never did drugs, never wanted to do
Right.
drugs
That's why
or
I'm so into
anything.
her because she's like the preacher's daughter.
Because she was, and then
Yeah.
like I ruined her in
Yeah.
your opinion, and she just sees me
Wow.
like as the bad boy that
Right.
like you know.
That's funny.
Cool. All right, here we go. All right, ready?
Hold on.
Let's start it up.
Kind of. Hold on. Okay.
Yo, Justin.
Yeah.
Justin, what's up, man? What's up, homie? What's going on? Listen,
do you
listen,
want?
listen.
Yeah, I gotta go right now.
No. Okay, just give me like 2 minutes. Come on, come down to the boiler room real quick, okay?
Why can't we just? I
Come
gotta
on, come on.
take
Just
care
come
of this thing.
Let's
What do
go.
you want? Okay.
Okay.
I have footsteps.
Okay. That way, I know you're in a rush, but I really need to just take a quick hit.
It's always like this with you. You
Ah,
can't even get to.
dude, here.
I don't want. No,
Hey,
here.
come on, take a hit.
Stop
Come
it!
on.
I have all this stuff to take care of.
Oh man, you would be so much cooler, man.
Can we just go? What do you want?
Listen, fucking Jessica. You know Jessica, right?
Oh yes, I know.
Yeah, obviously, you know Jessica. She really needs to. You know, we got some business going on. I mean, we don't. I don't know. I know you don't want to hear about it. I know you're Mr. Perfect, whatever. But listen,
You're ruining her. You know that.
come on, Justin. How
What do
long,
you want? I
how long
really
have we
gotta go.
gone
These
back?
people are waiting
How
for
long
me.
have we gone back? Come on.
Just cut it to the chase.
Okay, listen, Justin. What were we talking about? Jessica.
I don't know.
Okay.
What do you
Listen,
want?
I need. She's out of product. Okay. I know you don't care. I know you don't, but listen, you really need to do me a solid again. I need to borrow the church plane.
I can't.
Come on, you got your license. I got my
Her
license.
Dad almost found out last time, and he thought it was all my fault. How am I gonna ever get a chance with her like this?
Listen, I could put in a good word for you.
You won't. Just like back in high school.
What?
You always
I
said you're gonna let
forgot.
me win
I
and all
was-
that stuff,
I was
and then you
blazed.
still won
I was
everything.
so high. I meant to. I really meant to.
I
Come
can't
on.
trust you.
Come on, man. You listen. Just
What?
this one last time, and look, I know another guy who's gonna let me borrow his plane. I just need to figure out just what's going on. So listen,
When is it?
Justin.
When? Tell me
Justin.
when. I gotta look at my calendar really quick.
Saturday night.
Okay.
Okay. Listen, Saturday night.
Okay.
So just Saturday afternoon, make sure it's gassed up, ready to go. I like Monster Energy drink. If you could just leave 1 or 2 at most in there, and listen, I'll have it back for you like first thing Sunday morning, like Sunday afternoon tops, Monday morning at the very latest. And if I'm being honest, Tuesday afternoon. Okay?
No, it has to be here Sunday by noon because after church I have to go run some ads.
Oh sure, yeah, okay.
And you
Sounds
gotta bring
good.
it back with
Justin,
tank full.
awesome. You
Tank
got
full.
You got me.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Don't
bro.
screw this up.
Listen, I would never.
Yeah, right.
All right, listen.
Okay.
You got to call me sometime.
All right, bye.
Wait. All right. Say hi to your mom.
See you later.
Pretty good, right? What do you think?
That's good.
That was fun. Did you like that?
Yeah.
All right. So now let's stop the sound. So in Act 1, you give your dice away, right? And this will make more sense later. So I'll give it to you, Carla. You can keep that. Now, so with the dice, this kind of is going to establish what happens, like who gets to make decisions at the tilt, which is in the middle. which we don't have to worry about right now. And at the end of the game, the aftermath, what happens to you. So basically, if you want a good ending, you want to have mostly the same colored dice, like mostly white or mostly red because of some weird math thing that's going to happen. It'll make sense at the end. But we don't need to go into details. Because if you have a lot of them that are the same color or that are opposite colors, what you do is you like roll them and then sum them against each other, and so you get closer to 0. And if the closer you're to 0, like the worse your ending is going to be, which doesn't really matter because it could be fun to act that out and stuff, but it's just something to keep in mind. So I gave my die to Carla because she did such a great job, such a good Justin.
So now you wanted to go tell Jessica?
So now now you choose to either establish or resolve.
I resolve.
Okay, so that means we get to decide establish.
Because I think it's cool now that you get the airplane, you go tell her about it or whatever.
So do you want to establish or
You want
like
us?
if you want to decide what's gonna sort of happen in the
All
scene,
right, so
then you
I'm
establish.
gonna you're gonna tell her.
So wait, so you need to be in the scene.
Okay. What?
So you need to be in the scene because this is we go clockwise. So that was my established. Now you get to either establish or resolve.
Okay, I want to resolve.
So you're not going to
How do you
decide
decide?
what's happening. You're just going to decide how it ends. Is that cool?
I think so. Yeah.
I think you want to establish.
Okay.
Did I just resolve? Is that what I did?
You just resolve.
So you
yeah.
want to do that too? One more
Yeah.
like.
So do you want to
Like
pick the
something?
die or do you want to decide what's going to happen?
I think I want to decide what's gonna happen.
All right, look, you just establish, and then
Oh, you guys are
you.
confusing me now.
Okay, so I think you two should probably do because we just did a scene, right? So
Okay.
you
So
probably
what are we
want to
gonna
both do a scene.
Okay.
So that means that I'm going to resolve. I'm going to decide how it ends.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna
So
do
what
a
are
scene
we-
about what?
Well, this is your decision. You're why is this light thing here?
All right.
No, that's coming down. Oh,
It's probably this thing. So you want to maybe. Is that better? If you slide
Gosh.
down a little bit.
yeah, it's just a light. We're good.
All right. So
don't wanna keep
where
that.
so you since you're establishing, Carla, you decide where it's going to be,
So
what the
I go
circumstances are.
upstairs, back to the church.
And by the way, when you establish, it could be later. It could be like a day later. It could be a flashback. It could be like a dream. It could be like whatever you want.
So are you establishing?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're coming up with a scene,
I guess.
and then he has to decide whether it goes well or bad.
I don't. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
All right.
Unless you want to resolve.
I'll resolve.
All right.
I'll resolve this one.
So
But
if
I
you
don't know what-
resolve, then
So that means we
You-
decide.
we decide.
Yeah.
All right.
So. Good. Sorry. So let's see. Yeah. Okay, I like this. So
what's the plan?
Justin is gonna try to start sabotaging me now. Start sabotaging Lane. And he's gonna just kind of tell you like what a terrible person I am and how you should just forget about me and you're just gonna just keep like talking about like how great Lane is and just keep turning the conversation back
Okay.
and you know and just talk about like regular things too.
Great.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Wait, does she know?
And so
I mean,
Carla
does
is-
he know that I'm like in on it with you, or does he just think that I'm all innocent still? And
No, he knows that yeah.
I'm in on the drug stuff with you.
He
right?
does and he
Okay.
thinks it's completely my fault. Are you guys both on camera?
Because I like the idea of you being all right and the pastor's daughter and all
I
that.
think you basically had a crush on her since like grade school. And like, you know, you saw her, she was like perfect, and then you see her as like me ruining her life. Like
Okay.
maybe she like dropped
Maybe
out
we
of
even
college.
dated at one time.
Yeah.
Until you showed up in the picture and ruined the whole thing.
Okay.
Jeez, Lane.
But like in like middle school, so like
Yeah,
it didn't even
yeah.
matter. But to
Right.
you it mattered.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
like bitter
yeah,
about it. Like you
yeah.
thought that like you could have like got married. Okay. All right. So you guys are. Ready? Can you see each other? Okay. Over this.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
And so you're actually going to resolve. So you're going to pick one of these at some point in the middle of the scene, and then
So I'm gonna act
Keep
it
it.
out with her. And
She's
resolve.
gonna.
yeah, because
He
we
established.
established.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So you resolve. No. So you keep that,
She gets
and
to
then
resolve
at
it.
some point you decide whether or not she basically buys it. I guess I don't know. Like whatever would be a good outcome for you.
So we are at
Church again? Or we're deciding. So where
I'm
are
gonna
we
think.
at?
I think it's after church, and
After
you're
service?
walking home, and then Justin runs up to Jessica and says, "Hey, I'll walk you." I think that's the
Okay. All right.
okay. So act all that out.
Right.
ready. Hey, Jess, wait for me.
What's up, Justin?
Can I walk with you?
Okay.
I thought that was a great meeting today. What did you think about that?
It wasn't too bad. I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you had me seem to be on. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's pretty good actually. Things seem to be going pretty well.
Really?
Yeah, why?
I don't know. Ever since Lane walked into church, you seemed kind of, I don't know, not really concentrated on what was going on.
What do you mean by that, Justin?
I don't know. You just kept on looking at him and staring, and
So, Justin, you know how much I like Lane.
I don't know. But
You know this.
but you know he's not a good guy.
But he is to me, though.
He doesn't like you like that, and he's just crushing you. And I hate seeing you.
What? Why would you say something like that?
Because I know. I talked to him.
What do you mean? What did he say?
He's not into you like that.
How do you know? What did he actually say to you?
He just said that.
Said what?
Wait for it.
What
He
he,
just said that you're a good girl, but
but
it's
what?
just business.
That's not what he told me.
It's just business.
Believe
between
me,
you two.
that's not what he told me.
Of course not, because he wants you to stay in business with him.
Okay, Justin. Hello?
Hey,
One second.
Jessica.
Oh. Hello?
Hey.
Oh, Lane, hi.
Hello? Oh, sorry, I called you by accident. Later.
Okay. That was weird.
Who was it?
Uh,
Everything okay?
yeah, it's fine, I guess.
What's the matter? You just talked to
It was
me.
just Lane. I don't know. He called and then he hung up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I told you. No, the other one.
Where'd it go? Oh.
Okay.
You told me what?
I told you he's not into you. You gotta let go. You gotta just open your mind up to something else better, to somebody that actually cares for you. And I don't think he's the guy. I just don't want to see you heartbroken.
You might be right. I don't know. I guess so.
Nice. All right. So,
So cold.
My
but
name's
maybe
Jessica.
she's starting to come around.
I know, maybe.
So you give that to somebody because
do you
it's
have
Act
to-
1. You give your die away.
Was it good? That the call in the middle was pretty
It just
good.
kept ringing.
Yeah, I should change it to just 1.
Yeah. The call in the middle was a good
Hey,
call.
Lane.
Okay, so far we have Lane did get is getting the plane,
Okay.
and Justin is starting to convince Jessica a little bit that Lane might not be worthwhile,
Mhm.
but Justin's gonna have to really like have deeper plans to like really get the girl and like basically like set me up, like expose me,
Right.
that sort of thing. All right, so now it's your turn.
Oh, okay. So,
You either establish or resolve.
okay. Well, I'm going to think. I'll resolve.
Okay, so that means we get to establish what's happening here.
All right. So
Should we
this
turn
might
this
be a
way?
scene with,
Oh.
between
I
you
mean,
and Helen.
I don't know. It's up to you. That's the thing with only 3 people. It feels
Well,
like
I'm
we need to.
resolving, so then could I do?
So you're resolving so that we decide who she's with. It could either be with you two again.
Okay. So I'm just starting to convince.
Yeah, I'm just resolving. So.
I'm starting to convince that you're not a good guy.
Maybe your conversation with her kind of like she took it to heart, and now she's like second guessing this whole like even like drug relationship with us. and-
Maybe she goes to meet you at the airplane because
Uh-huh.
you get in the airplane, whatever,
Uh-huh.
and then she knows about it, obviously.
hmm
So she goes to the airport or whatever, and then she finds out like another person, like another drug dealer who you're hooking up drugs to.
Or what if she sees me
Wait.
with another girl?
Yes, who happens to be a girl also.
Uh-huh.
You're hot,
Wait, but
girlfriend that she doesn't know
Do
about.
I know that you're giving him the airplane too? Like to use?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because your dad usually tells me
Okay.
to do the whole airplane.
Okay.
thing.
All right,
So,
so-
then I'm going to the airport
And you
to meet
see,
you.
yeah, just because like, because
So because
Because
we
we
all
go
want
on
to-
our
how
thing.
about we have like a business meeting?
Yeah.
So how about back at Peacehaven Church? Well, yeah, let's say there's an. Okay, I don't know if we should be using the church more or not, but what else do we have? Okay, so we do need to use the airplane more. So we're at the airport, and I guess we're kind of like discussing the logistics of the meeting of
And
like
you
what's
bring a
supposed to
girlfriend
happen.
with you, so
Yeah.
this is an overnight flight or whatever.
I bring a girl, and
Okay,
then
and
you're
I
not
don't know
happy
who
about
this
this, and you're kind of like second guessing this whole like
Yeah, like
business
I don't
with
wanna,
me.
Yeah.
You want to sit
Alright.
here so we can see you in the camera?
yeah, what do
or
we-
you could just yeah. Let's
Which
do
way
that.
do you want to? Okay.
All right, so I'll swap here.
You don't have airport. You do
There's an
have-
airplane. You can just keep hitting that, I guess. Just.
It's not the airport.
It's a highway. Kinda
And
counts.
and here's the thing: for other characters, you could grab other people to play. So you could like play my girlfriend in this.
Okay.
Oh,
No
cool.
problem. All right, so start it out, and I'll just pick.
So she's the resolver. Who's it?
She's gonna pick, yeah.
Yeah.
So she's gonna choose this, whatever she feels like. So, but
So I can choose. Like it's a scene with us.
yeah,
Same
I
with you too. Just like Bobby and you and I just did a scene, and then I told Bobby.
Okay.
yeah.
So then
Like,
I'll
we-
give it to you and. Or,
No,
or-
It's pretty
you
here.
are gonna
Oh, got it,
decide.
got it.
Just like hold it up so I see it, and then keep it.
Okay.
But I mean, we have to decide what is good for Jessica and what's bad for Jessica. I guess good would mean white would probably mean like you get out of this like,
Mess
like-
and I leave you.
and
well,
bad would be like you stay tangled up in it,
yeah.
which might be more fun in terms of like what we're trying
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do.
I
So
know.
we'll see how it goes.
There's
Alright.
some crazy situations. Okay.
Yes. All right, so yo Raquel,
Hey,
hey, what's up? So glad you can meet me.
me too.
Look,
I'm
before we
so
go,
excited for this.
listen, I've been meaning to ask
I'm
you.
extremely excited. I've never been in an airplane. You're like the dream.
Listen,
The dream.
have you ever been a member of the Mile High Club?
No.
One sec.
Is that the good stuff?
Yeah, but I don't have a lot left, so I
Oh,
can't.
it's okay.
You know,
It's okay, babe.
It's-
It's alright.
like I'm short on cash till paycheck. So, listen. Oh, someone's coming. Oh, it's Jessica. Ugh.
Who
Dude,
is
just,
that? Who is she?
she's
is
she's
she
like.
coming too?
Hey,
No,
Lane.
she's this girl. Oh, hey, Jessica.
Hi.
She's just this girl from
Oh.
church. Don't worry.
Hi.
What's up?
What's your name? Who's this?
This
Lane?
is Rachael. Raquel.
Right?
It's
Raquel.
okay.
Is it Raquel or
It's just
Rachel?
because the way it spells.
Just I'm a little
Yeah.
confused. Yeah.
Hi.
So who's this fool?
Oh, we're going on an airplane ride tonight.
Can you?
How old is this person?
I am
hey,
20.
Raquel. Hey, how about can
Okay.
you go get me a Mountain Dew? Look, I'm out of cash.
yeah, go
but
get a
Okay,
Mountain
I'll
Dew.
be right
Can you
back.
spot me?
You're so pretty. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Mhm, Okay. Lane, what the hell's going on?
I don't even know who that is. So anyway,
What do you mean
hold
you
on,
don't know
hold
who
on.
that is? She was like all over you.
I know. I you know. It's
What?
Raquel. You met Raquel.
I don't know. No, I never met Raquel.
She's just this.
She's
She's some girl. I
Probably
met.
like
You know.
19-year-old. Jeez.
No, she's definitely, almost definitely of legal age.
Well, what are
So-
you guys doing? What's going on?
All right, so I got the plane.
Well, that's
We're
good.
all set. Okay, there is a lot of product from El Paso coming in. I'm gonna fly in. I'm gonna
Ah.
come right back here to our little South Carolina town. It's gonna be great. We're gonna make so much money. And I got this. There's this new Xbox controller I wanted to get.
All right,
It's
Lane,
like
I'm
Chrome.
having second thoughts about this.
What,
I-
what are you talking about,
I don't
Jessica?
it just doesn't sound like a
Jessica,
good
what-
idea.
What are you talking about?
Lane.
Hold on one sec.
Oh my god. You know, I was thinking about
I
it.
seriously don't even know what you're talking about.
If my father finds out we're using the church plane for this,
Jessica,
he's going,
this was never a problem.
I
This
know,
was never
but
a problem before.
Hi guys, I'm back.
Oh
Are we
my-
ready?
Look, I think Jessica wants something. Can you go get her? What do you want? Cheetos? Get her some Cheetos.
oh my
Oh,
god.
okay.
Oh my god. Okay, I was talking to Justin, and
Justin?
Yeah.
He's such a tool.
No,
Come on.
he's not that bad.
Since like middle school, he's been like such a puppy dog crush on. Are you kidding me?
He's not that bad.
Is
Lane.
something going on with you two?
No, but he
Come
was
on.
telling me that
Justin?
I changed so much because of you. You know?
I like you just the way you are.
I don't think you like me at all, to be honest.
I'll tell you what. I think I'm really starting to really see who you are. And
What?
I think I can't believe I didn't see it sooner, but I really think something can
No.
really be between us.
You think so?
I really think so.
Oh my god, there's another one.
Now I'm really confused, Lane.
Well, I mean, I think you just have to decide, like, do you want
I
to
think
be with a
I'm-
real man, or do you want to be with a showed like Justin?
Well, you know
He
how
came
much
in,
I like
fourth
you.
place at.
You know how much I like you. So I need to go with you.
I think you made the right decision.
Okay.
So it's on.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go.
Right now.
Yes.
God
Score one for Lane.
Damn it.
Okay, so you took a white die, right?
Yeah.
So, and this was the other one,
Yeah.
right? So you give that away to either me or Carla.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Like based on what? Like
Just it
whatever.
doesn't really matter at this point. We both have white dice, so I don't know.
Alright.
Pretty much, you know what you
Yeah.
could do? Who you want to see do better in the long term of this, you should give it to.
Okay.
So-
So that's Justin or Lane, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You don't really like either of them.
Vote for
You guys
Justin.
both suck. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go off with Raquel. We're gonna see ya. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Hi.
I'll go with Lane. Oh my gosh.
What? I'm
The
gonna.
bad guys always
die.
win.
I know.
All right, my turn.
Your turn. You have to be involved. I should have actually
Should we?
gone
Who's
away.
in this time?
Okay. So I think Justin needs to. Well, I'm supposed to be the spotlight in this one, so
All right.
I'm thinking my main thing is I want to do this this drug deal. So I'm gonna confront Justin and tell you that you gotta step off my business relationships. Does that sound good? I'm gonna
Because
establish this.
Shoma's ruined that
Yeah.
everything because of
Oh
what
yeah,
I said
because of
to
what
her.
he said.
So this is what I'm thinking. We're at church. I really need like some church music here. And then how
How's your
about
phone battery? Sorry.
I don't know. It'll
Okay.
probably be okay. So we're at Peace Haven Church.
Can't believe you gave him the dice.
That's awesome. Where is it? And so Justin is leading like a youth retreat, and I'm gonna go and like embarrass him in front of like all these kids who look up to him, and like they're gonna see these with like some shady drug dealer, and then we're gonna pull aside, and we're gonna kind of I'm gonna basically tell him to stay away from me, stay away from Jessica, and that like he basically I'm gonna take the plane like whatever I want. That's gonna be the.
Wait, what?
We'll see. We'll see. That's
And
like
who's resolving it? Or are you?
you're gonna resolve it.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay.
So
So it's either gonna go well or
So yeah, it's either gonna go like.
well or bad for Justin or Lane.
Yeah. So white would be good for me. Red would be good for you. Make sense?
Red would be good for him.
Yeah. Or like red would be just bad for me for somehow. Either I don't know. However we want to resolve that. Cool. All right. So let's see. What should I do? How about you doing like a camping, like an overnight camping youth group thing?
Okay. All right, Marcus. Time to go to bed. Who's taking lead tonight? Andrew? Andrew, your mom called. She wants to make sure you're okay, and you took all your medicine. What was that?
Hey, what's up?
What are you doing?
Whoa, just doing
Hey,
a little
there's a
target
bunch of
practice.
kids here. You can't do
Hey,
this.
what's up, Andrew? I know your brother. We're good friends. Hey, check it out. Look at that.
High? You cannot do this. I can't actually call the cops.
I hear a
on
flashlight.
you.
Look at that flashlight over there.
What are you doing? Hey, you're gonna shoot a kid.
Oh,
This
this
is
kid
awful.
looks scared.
Yes, they're scared.
Yeah.
You need some like kids crying over there.
Oh, they seem to like it. They think
No,
it's cool.
it's terrible.
Yeah, I think they think Layton is cool.
What are you doing? You can't do this. It's like having a party.
Hey, isn't this Justin guy a square? I mean, look, guys.
He is
Who
not
wants
okay,
to do some
guys.
skeet
Just go to
shooting with
bed.
me?
Just go to bed. I'll be right back.
Anyway, I'll be
I
right
was-
back, bros, okay? I'm just going to go talk with Justin. We'll be right back,
Just
okay?
Don't worry about it.
Here,
Just
let's-
say a prayer and let's go to bed. I'll be right back.
Hey, why don't we go in this cabin over here?
Okay.
Okay.
What was that all about? Did you lose your mind?
No,
That was
man.
insane.
No, I got it all
You could
figured
have
out.
killed a kid.
I could have killed. Oh, come on. Come on. This is South Carolina.
Yeah, it was just not right.
Listen.
What do you want?
Listen.
Always
I
creating trouble
know.
for me.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm about to be a lot bigger trouble for you
What
because
does it matter?
you've been talking your mouth off to Jessica, and for a while I thought it was so cute, whatever, so pathetic, but it's really starting to mess with my business, and these Tommy Hilfiger clothes do not pay for themselves, so you really need to step back and just quit talking to Jessica.
Guess what?
Altogether.
I don't really care. I told Jessica the truth. You're a scumbag.
Uh-huh.
And second of all, I can take the keys to the
Hold
airplane
on.
right now. You're not
Squirrel.
going to scare me
Squirrel.
anymore. I can take the airplane, call her dad.
Oh,
I can
there's
call
a
her
cat.
dad, say that you're stealing the airplane,
Uh-huh.
and you're not going to have it. And then your business, done.
Hold on one sec.
Are you listening to anything I'm saying? I still have the keys to the airplane, by the way. I haven't dropped them off.
Listen.
So
you
you're my
hand me-
hands, bro.
Listen.
Who's the big guy now?
Oh, okay, I see those
Who's
keys.
the big guys now?
Listen.
Who's the big guy now?
You give me those keys right
Nope.
now. You
Nope.
hand me those
You
keys.
leave Jessica alone,
quit
and I
talking
might.
to Jessica.
Nope, I might. Nope, I might leave. I might give you the keys if you leave Jessica alone.
Listen.
She's a good girl, and you just.
All right, you
I've
know
been
what?
praying every day for you. Believe it or not, I care so much about you, and I care so much about her. I just want you guys
That's so
to be
sweet,
so.
Justin.
Gotta leave her alone. Do you understand?
Let's see.
You gotta leave her alone.
I gotta
or
leave
you're
her
not,
alone.
Yeah.
I think you gotta leave her alone.
Nope. Or you're gonna just you're not gonna get this El Paso thing that you got going on, and then forget the airplane
Listen,
for the rest
you
of
need
your
to
life.
forget about El Paso. This is back for me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen. It's pick one. You can't have both. You can't have Jessica and you can't have the airplane.
Look, I don't care about Jessica. I just want you to stop talking to her.
I won't. You gotta just do your business with her. Stop playing games with her.
All right, listen, man. You're not a bro. I thought you were a bro.
No.
You're
not
no
when
bro.
you mess with my girl. What's that cheesy?
All right.
Ooh,
Okay.
getting heated.
So you
Starting to
successfully
sweat.
stood up to me.
I did. You called a scumbag. I
So
didn't even know.
things are going pretty well for you.
Yeah.
I guess
finally.
so. So I got to give this away. So I'm going to give this to you
Mm-mm.
because I want things to go badly.
I
for
know you
Justin. All right, so it's your turn. You pick two, either
For me?
establish. Yeah. Oh, just-
No, fine.
Wait, what are we doing now?
I just want to resolve.
You're gonna resolve?
Yeah.
Right.
Can
So
we come up with something?
Oh, I didn't know that the camera was here. Like all over my side of my shirt.
is this crooked? Or is it okay? I don't even know if I'm in this.
You are. I didn't know I was in this.
This is crooked. So okay. So let's see. We need to. How many died? There's been. How many scenes have there been? 4?
No.
There's 4. So we have 2 more before the tilt.
2, 3,
Right? Because there's 12.
5 scenes.
No, there's been 4. Because I have 2. You have 2.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So now you're establishing, or you're resolving. So you're the spotlight, and okay. So what should we have Justin do? How about
Okay, so he could.
so how is this thing all going to go? So Justin, I think, needs to step it up. It isn't enough that he just is going to start getting Jessica. He wants to ruin me completely.
Yeah.
So
maybe he will tell the preacher or like the church about the plan that you're doing.
He came with the guns
talk to
and
the
stuff.
talk to Jessica's
got the-
dad.
Yeah.
He came and threatened
Okay.
all the kids with guns and stuff and stole the keys from me. I want to twist this around.
Okay.
And so he's,
So you're gonna start start to lie.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
like
yeah.
your own like morals start
Yeah.
to like deteriorate because
Yeah.
you're so like hell bent on revenge
Yeah.
and getting respect.
yeah,
Okay.
you stole the keys from me. And then you're also what's that word?
So you're gonna start
Corrupting his daughter.
Just making some truth, and then you're gonna start making stuff
Yeah.
up.
Corrupting his daughter to hell.
Because right now I do have the keys, right?
Yeah, right now
Okay.
you do, yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna do a scene with the pastor,
Okay.
Jessica's dad.
Okay.
Who do you want that to be? Me or
Oh wait, what is it?
Helen? She's
Her
The
dad.
pastor. Okay.
Doesn't matter. Whoever you guys want. Whoever, one of you.
well, we're establishing, so
It doesn't-
I don't know. What do you
Oh,
think?
we're establishing.
Yeah. So we can decide, and then you're gonna decide whether or not it goes well.
Doesn't matter.
Or roll die. 1 to 3 me, 4 to 6 you.
Sure.
Me. Okay. So if you want to just go nuts with the
So this is either gonna convince the pastor that. So things are either gonna go bad or good for me.
yeah. Basically, like whether or not you like get the pastor on your side.
Okay.
I guess like believing you and
Right.
Okay. So
Oh, it goes back to me getting respect.
Yeah.
Why is this with the pastor?
Because
And now,
Where
like,
because
are you
it's-
guys meeting?
because it's not enough that you just want to try to get Jessica. You want me ruined because we have a rivalry,
Right.
and you want respect. So you want this the pastor thinks that Lane is like the greatest guy,
all right.
and you want that respect, and
Right.
you also want his daughter and all that stuff. It's windy. It's a rainy day. All right. So this is part of establishing. We decide where it is. It's a rainy day at Peace Haven Church,
Yeah.
and I'm just locking up. So we're gonna do the closed door one. Okay.
Hold on.
My name is Raymond.
Oh, that was Stefan.
Raymond Voorhees.
I can't say that. Who's that?
Raymond Voorhees. Okay.
Hey, Pastor Raymond, how are you?
Oh, Justin.
How are you?
Blessed day. Blessed day.
Yes, how you doing
How
today?
did that retreat go? I'll tell you. Can I tell
Please
you?
do,
I heard
please
some
do.
complaints from the
Yes,
parents. I
it
heard
was horrible.
that you had a gun or you shot a cat.
No, I actually saved those children,
You
Pastor.
saved the children.
God just came to me that night, and I was able to just take them all in as my little lambs, as Jesus did.
Because Justin, it's a big responsibility. We
Yes,
entrusted you here at
yes.
Peace Haven Church, and we really, we really need you to be a good example.
I was.
And
Yes, absolutely. I understand that, sir.
try not to bear false witness,
Right.
but I did hear that someone said they smelt some sort of illegal. I don't know if it was tobacco or, I mean, God forbid,
It was
marijuana
It
or
was
something.
marijuana. It was actually
Justin,
Lane.
if you're
Lane came over, sir.
Lane,
Lane came over. And
Lane,
Yep. And here's the thing. He was the one with the
Lane
gun.
to shame.
Yeah.
Lane with the big
Yeah.
arms and the
Yeah.
symmetrical face and
Yeah.
and just
The perfect Lane that
those
everybody
blue
thinks
eyes.
he is.
Those America just get lost.
You gotta over here.
Yeah.
Stop falling in love with Lane too. The point is, he's a terrible man. If you go to the basement right now, you're gonna see all the crap.
There's a stop button. There's a stop button there. Go back.
If you go to the basement right
Hold
now,
on. Can I just go inside? I'm getting drenched here.
yes, of course.
Let's get inside because you're telling me, Lane. I mean,
The dreamy Lane.
I know
everybody
his
knows.
parents. They're such good
Right.
people. They're at church every Sunday, and his father, he's donated a lot to this church.
I know,
And
sure.
Lane is
Yes.
he was all state and track, and
Correct.
what were you, third place? Like
Fifth. But
That's
the point is, sir, I need you to listen to me. He came
Okay.
with a gun. He tried to shot all those kids, and I protected them all.
Lane tried to murder the kids
Yes,
at
he did.
Spirit Rock.
Yes, he did. And he was completely high. He was trying to find Jesus. So he
On tobacco?
no marijuana. He was doing the bubbles.
Whoa!
Doing the bubbles.
I don't know, Justin.
Whoops, he was, and he's using the church, the house of God.
How could this be?
to listen? He's corrupting your daughter.
Listen,
this is why I came.
this
here
is
for.
what I wanted to
came
tell you.
to tell you.
I know
that
Jessica is so fond of him. She thinks he is just so sweet and
He's
wholesome.
a terrible guy.
And you know how
He's
much I
a
love
drug
Jessica.
dealer, and he's using your church with Jessica's help to sell drugs.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
You're saying
I am
Jessica
saying.
sells drugs? And Lane?
Brings the drugs in for her. Yes.
Wow.
So the
know.
reason why he came is because he actually he stole the airplane. The
He
church.
stole the church airplane? We
Yeah.
use that to get people in on the Sabbath.
He put the gun to my head and he just asked me for the keys of the airplane.
Justin,
He did.
I don't know what to think. I need to pray on this and decide if this is something I believe.
I need you to decide now, sir. We really need to take this person out of the picture. And
Son, Jesus has spoken to me.
yes, to me
And
too.
he's telling me that your heart is pure and you would never lie.
Never ever would I lie, sir.
I believe you.
Yeah. We need to protect this church, the community,
You need to protect
and
my
your
daughter.
daughter. She's the most important thing to us both.
Justin, you are the one
Yes.
that will fight for her honor.
I will. I will always and forever. You can always count on me. Her
I'm so
heart
glad. I'm so
is-
glad you came.
Yes. I'm glad you gave me this time.
Let's go pray for a few
Let's
hours.
do it right now.
Okay.
I was going there.
Good scene. Good scene. So you give that away.
Can I give it away to myself?
No.
It's a great
You have
die.
to give it away.
It was a good sound effect.
hmm
And she has no dice yet.
So I just want to show, because we're like doing all white dice, this means it's going to be all red dice in the second half. Pretty much everything everyone wants to do is going to fail.
Yeah.
So we have to be a little careful.
But I really want things to go.
So I think the last die could be either red or white. It doesn't, like it could, I think that you could just decide it's either. I'm pretty sure. So
Country.
yeah, there's also stuff. Let me just check the other side. Oops, that's why this is crooked. Oh man, we got a lot of stuff going on here. Let's see. So play Act 1. Let me just double check that one here. Okay, so I think that. Alright, so I think we could use. So it's going to be you. You're going to pick the scene, right?
Okay. Oh yeah, because she gave me this. So.
No, just we're rotating. Who gets to go?
Okay.
So.
I don't. What's it? Okay. So
Okay, so you either establish or resolve.
Jessica.
I'm gonna resolve.
You resolve. Okay.
Mhm.
And what do you have? You have a white die. Okay.
Yeah. Why does that mean?
Oh, just
because. Okay.
Not fully.
I'm hot. It's funny. All right, so this is going to be the last scene before the tilt, and in the tilt, a new element is going to be introduced, or two new elements maybe. So we'll deal with that afterwards. But so the first act is getting all the plans into place, and then the second act is like executing on it. So I think probably the best thing would be for the pastor to confront Jessica or confront Lane. And but you need to be there. So I think probably the pastor confronting.
Yeah. And you're the pastor before so
Pastor confronting
Jessica.
Yeah, about the whole thing.
And it's not gonna go well.
That he knows now about,
Well, no,
everything.
this could be anything.
Oh yeah, true. There's still two left. Okay.
And I think the last one could be either color. So maybe just to get rid of a red. Let's just say a red one's being used, but we're gonna hand out. So a red one. So let's hand out the red one regardless, but we'll say like thumbs up or thumbs down if it's good or bad. Okay. It's a little confusing, but just to.
Who's resolving it?
You're resolving it.
Oh yeah, I'm resolving it. Yeah.
That's,
Thanks.
Okay.
so you're gonna give this away regardless, but just give like a thumbs up or thumbs down if it goes well for
If I
Jessica.
wanted to go well for me or not.
Yeah, and so we would
So I'm
think
deciding. So going well would be
like believing, like being convinced to
Yeah.
like break things off with Lane
okay.
and going like.
Okay.
I mean, unless we want to say going well is doing what you want, which is being a drug dealer and being with Lane, but Lane's like full of shit, so I don't know.
Yeah.
And going well is your dad.
Would be believing the dad and leaving everything with Lane behind, right? That would be like the.
Yeah.
We can do that.
So it's up to. So it'll be up to you in the middle of the scene. Do you want to try being the pastor? Or?
Oh, okay.
I think you got to get on the soundboard.
Yeah. Here, you
So
sit here
since-
because the camera's that way.
Oh yeah, okay. And since we're establishing, you could establish where it is and what the situation is with the soundboard.
Oh yeah, like where are we gonna be? Yeah. You gotta,
Let's see.
and you're my dad.
I'm your dad, Raymond Voorhees.
What is this?
On a boat?
Are we swimming?
On a fishing? Going fishing?
She's outside in the pool,
Okay.
taking a swim
Okay.
at the house.
Looking good in a
Yeah.
bikini.
Creepy. Here comes Pastor Daddy.
Okay.
You know, she's just like outside enjoying the
Yeah.
weather and everything. Here comes
Yeah.
Dad.
Open the door.
Where's the door?
It's all the door stuff I think is here.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's alphabetical. Hey, Jessica, can I talk to you a minute?
Hey, Dad. Yeah. Sure. What's up?
How to start? You know I love you, right?
Of course, Dad. And I love you too.
And I like to think, fatty tails, quiet, trying to have a conversation.
Goddamn cat.
I know. So I like to think that I raised you the right way, and I like to think you and ever since your mom died, I know it's been hard for you. Maybe I wasn't there for you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Dad, I love you. I really don't get what you're.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
You know what I mean? What if you
Here's the thing. You were doing so well, and I wanted to support you, but then you mysteriously dropped out of college and started hanging out with a different kind of crowd. I thought you were upset about your mom, but...
Dad, what are you trying to say, Dad?
Let me just say.
Tell me.
I heard all about what's going on with you and that snake Lane.
What? No. What do you mean?
I know everything.
How do you know?
I know everything.
Everything?
Look.
Who told you? What do you mean?
Jesus told me.
What?
I prayed on it.
Jesus doesn't just come over and talk.
Do not talk about Jesus that way.
That's
exactly how he operates.
You can't sit down and talk to Jesus, Dad.
I do it twice a day.
Dad, he's not
twice
there.
Twice in the morning, twice at night.
I don't even...
And maybe if you prayed a little more...
There is no Jesus.
You would be...
Sorry, not
you
sorry.
You are not my daughter. I know all about what's going on with you and that viper in the nest Lane. I know all about it.
Oh, go pray
I know
to
about
Jesus,
the
Dad.
drugs.
Go pray to Jesus.
I know about the airplane, and I forbid you to go anywhere. Listen, I don't ever want you to talk to Lane again. I want you to start hanging out with good, wholesome boys. Like, you know who? You know who I think would be great for you? Justin.
Dad, no, I am not. I'm not doing that.
Listen, I told Justin that Friday night you're going to meet him at the theater.
Dad, I'm not
You're
doing
gonna
that.
watch the new Minions movie.
No, I have plans. The Minions.
Listen,
No.
I have a coupon. I already paid for it. I already told Justin it's all set up. You and me are going to go. That is the kind of guy you need. I forbid you to talk to Lane ever again.
Dad, I'm 25 years old. You can't forbid me anything.
Listen.
No.
Here's the movie tickets. This is the last I want to hear about it. I'll see you at church on Sunday.
No, Dad, I'm not.
I'll see you there.
I'm not going.
I love you too. Awesome.
I love you too.
What happened?
He's in his own little delusion.
Yeah, that's really
so, was it a bad or a good thing?
I'm not gonna.
So it went bad, and you give that away.
So what happened?
I'm not listening to him. No, I'm not doing that. I guess. I don't know. I didn't want to.
So.
I give this away?
Yeah, so you give it to either me or Carla. Either Lane or Justin.
Well, Lane.
So now you probably want to start collecting more reds.
You give it to Lane, not Justin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Cheater.
Okay. I forgot who's up. All right. So that was... So let's put it back on the center here. And let's go back here. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. That one? No. Oh, did I fuck up the thing? I think I fucked up the thing.
Okay.
Oh, no, you know what? I would have to put it back down. So, I'll just go like this. Okay, so take this.
Okay.
So now, are you cool? You all right?
Yeah.
You good to finish? We're doing all right. We're moving along.
Yep.
Everyone having fun? Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we do the tilt. Okay, so let me tell you guys what the tilt is. What page is that? Page 56. Yes. Great sound effects, everybody. So the tilt. Actually, let me just go to the summary because that's probably better. When it's time for the tilt, reiterate that the game is half over. All right. So those dice that we handed out represented the first half. Now this is going to be the second half. So what everyone is going to do is we're going to roll our dice and then we subtract them out. So let's just do that right now. I'll show you what I mean. So just roll it and leave it. Oh, nice. Okay. So 3 minus 3 is 0. 4 is
0 can't be good.
0. No, 4 is 4, and I have 10 minus 3, 7. So that's 7 white. Does that make sense how that worked out? So you total your white dice, and we're gonna do this again at the end. So
Okay.
you total your white dice. I'm the only one with more than one. So that's 10, and then you subtract
The red.
whatever's higher. You subtract the other one. So I
Okay.
have 7 white. You have 4 white, and she has 0.
Okay.
In general, it's good to be far in one direction or the other, either far white or far red. 0 is like the worst, but it doesn't really matter for the tilt. It matters more for the aftermath. So, so we actually all have tied red. So since you don't have any red dice, so we have to see who's going to decide. So I'm definitely deciding the white. So we have to roll to see who's going to decide the red. So it's between me and you. So re-roll. And I got, if you get any amount of red, then it's you. No, so re-roll. We need someone to have a positive red. Which I do not. I have red too. Okay, so that means I decide both of them.
Keep on rolling zeros.
Okay. Swap cards and have them add a detail to the other player's category. Okay, consider. So we could just like all work on this together. Consider grabbing the die. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is roll this. So these are mine. We keep these. And then we go to the tilt table, which I think is actually on the back of this. So we need 2 more cards. So you got them. You want to write them, Carla?
Sure.
So some things are being added to here. Mayhem, tragedy, innocence, guilt, paranoia, and failure. So
What is mayhem?
mayhem is like craziness.
Okay. Wow.
Guilt, tragedy. So we can't do mayhem because there's no 1. We can do, I think, all the other ones.
Tragedy? What?
So I'm going to go... Oh, we can't do that. How about... I got it. Okay, so I'm going to do innocence. The wrong guy gets busted. So write down innocence on
Per
the top
category?
one. Yeah. The
That's
wrong
2
guy gets
ends,
busted.
right?
Yeah. Because I definitely want to see that happen to innocent, and then 3 is...
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. And so that... See, normally, like, 2 different people would, because of the way the dice roll, I get to decide it all. What else?
Innocence. What is it? Innocence what?
The wrong guy gets busted. And I think I'm going to do 6 and 2, which is failure. Something precious is on fire.
Oh.
So what's precious? Jessica's precious. The church is precious. So right, failure, and then something's on fire.
So failure here and then something on fire.
Or just fire. Wrong guy busted. So nobody like owns these in particular. It's like anybody can gravitate towards it, or it can happen multiple times or whatever, but these are just things that have to happen at some point during this. Make sense?
Kind of.
Okay. So now, I mean, this is just a way to like guide the story a little bit. Let's see, we're doing pretty good using all this stuff. Innocence, wrong guy gets busted. Failure, something precious is on fire. So that's what's going on here in the second half of Fiasco. You popped us somewhere. You all right, Carl?
Yeah.
I'm tired. You get tired. I think we need to wake you up.
Oh,
Let's see. Okay, so okay, so now it's gonna be on me. Okay, so now on this in this act you keep your own die. So if someone resolves for you, you keep that. Or if you resolve, you keep it. Make sense? You don't give it away this time. All right, so it is on me. And which one? This one. Okay. So let's see. So we just did. I've been in a lot of these scenes. Well, okay. So I'm thinking in general, you need to start.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. So what happened? So Jessica decided that I think we need to do a Jessica and Lane scene. That's what I'm thinking.
Sure. Whatever you think. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Doing what? What are we gonna? Are you coming up with us?
so that means you are going to decide.
Soundtrack.
You're going to decide, soundtrack, and you're also going to decide what happens. You're
For
going to
who?
resolve it.
For who?
Yeah. Who's coming up with what we're doing in the scene?
I'll
you're
establish.
okay. You're okay.
So I'm going to say I'm going to meet up with Jessica because we're supposed to go on a date because I'm like trying to seduce you now.
Yeah. So we.
And then I guess you're probably just going to like fill me in on.
She
brings
the movie passes and the money that her dad gave her to go out with
Minions.
Justin.
What?
Okay.
Wait. So oh yeah, because my dad told me he knows everything, but I told him I don't care. Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
So let's see.
Not be casual. What is this? No.
Let's do. How about I like
Country
it.
bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to the country
Wait,
bar.
do you want that? No, we don't want to stack them.
No.
So we meet at a bar.
Yeah. So we're at the hog hole. No, do the country bar. You can just hit it. All right. So we're at the hog hole, a South Carolina bar,
All right.
where all sorts of like bikers and fights are breaking out.
Oh,
and
you
stuff.
don't have motorcycles here.
Yeah, it'd be good. And
I
fight.
think
gotta
there's
write
a-
these things
I
down.
thought I saw one on there.
There's gun sound.
Oh,
There'd be
okay.
gunshots in the background.
You need motorcycles though.
right.
Biker.
So we're meeting at the hog hole
The hog
And,
hole. Cool.
for a date.
Okay.
All right, ready?
So it's just a date right now, and then I'm gonna fill you in.
Yeah.
Okay. And who's resolving?
And then Carlos resolving.
Okay.
So
Got it.
my intentions, depending on how our conversation go, I'll make my intentions clear, and then Carlo will decide what happens. And you're gonna pull it out.
Oh, okay.
It's either gonna
We'll
go.
just go with it.
It's gonna go good for you or bad for you.
Yeah.
She's either gonna go with your ideas or not.
I guess just we'll see how it goes. I don't know how the scene's gonna play
Okay.
out, but it should be clear what I'm going for. And
Okay.
I need to make a bigger slider.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Jessica, come on over. Come here.
Hey, Lane.
Come here,
Hi.
baby.
Oh, baby.
I don't have kiss sounds on there.
No, you
I need
don't.
a.
We should write this thing
Yeah.
down. Kisses.
Jessica, you look so beautiful tonight.
Oh, Lane, thank you. You're so sweet.
Anyway, I just can't stop thinking about you.
I can't stop thinking about you.
You have the
either.
best ass.
Oh my gosh. No, I don't.
Oh, come on.
Stop
Come
it.
on.
Stop it.
I
you're
know, I'm too
you're making me
romantic.
blush. It's
I know,
ridiculous.
I know. Anyway, so what's going on? We're still
mean-
good for Saturday night, right? Nobody knows that everything's
Well,
good.
There's
mean-
something I have to tell you. So,
What? Well, hold on one second. Just relax a second. Have a beer.
Lane, I gotta tell you this.
Look, all I have is Apple Pay, and they don't take Apple Pay here. So can you spot me like Like $5, 10.
Just hold
like
on. Can I
20
just
bucks.
wait a second? I have to tell you this.
I have a tab.
It's really important.
Jessica, you always do this.
Lane, you have to listen to me. My dad knows. He
knows what? That
He
you're
knows
here?
about the
He
plane.
loves me. Wait, he knows about the plane?
He knows about the plane. That's what I've been trying to tell you, but you're not listening.
All right, hold on a second.
He knows about the drugs.
What?
You know who told him?
Don't tell me you told him.
Not me, Justin.
Justin?
Yeah, Justin told him.
Oh, hate that prick.
I know. I don't like him
He
either.
came in like 7th place at States.
What a
God.
loser. Ridiculous. But anyway, yes, he told my dad.
Jessica,
Like, what?
how could you let this happen?
Are you serious? Me?
I mean, he's your dad.
Like,
He's your friend, Justin.
what do you mean?
Ugh.
How could that possibly be my fault?
Listen,
Sorry.
listen.
No,
Jessica,
you listen.
we need to fix this.
What are we gonna do?
You and me together. Because they don't matter. All that matters is us. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do get what you're saying.
Are you going to finish that beer? Because I'm thirsty.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish the beer.
All right.
Stop being an ass.
Listen, Jessica, I feel like you're coming at me hard and
Wait.
you're laying a lot on me right now.
I'm just very stressed. This is a lot.
Listen,
My dad's freaking out at me. He doesn't even want me around you. What am I
baby,
supposed to do?
Baby, it's not your fault.
Mhm.
You know what? It's Justin's fault. He's trying to come between us. He's so jealous. He's been like a puppy in love with you forever. He's so jealous of me. It's disgusting.
Well,
I don't even
know.
want to talk to him.
He did tell my dad.
Listen,
Oh, what a horrible
he
person.
needs.
I can't believe he would do
It's
that.
all his fault.
I know it is. What are we gonna do about this?
He needs to take the fall.
You're right.
I think it's him. I think he's got to do it.
We should just tell my dad it's all on him.
Listen, are you sure? Are you
So,
sure?
which one is that? No, you know, I'm getting confused.
That's my plans are not going through.
They're not gonna go.
Right.
All right.
After Justin.
Oh man.
Listen,
Oh,
this is what we got to do.
What do you think?
Listen, I may have accidentally left a lot of gasoline and explosives around the church. Okay?
What?
Listen,
What do you?
listen.
Well, explain this. What do you?
Okay, there's a lot
Explosives?
of evidence there.
You're just
But-
gonna like
Last
set it
time,
on fire? Or, like
listen.
I'm trying.
Last time I was in El Paso. I was playing skee ball with this guy. Turns out he was a cop. Yada yada yada. Anyway,
Wait, what?
he knows all about Peace Haven Church, and basically it's crawling with evidence of me and you and everything else. Listen, I don't want to get into it right now.
What do you mean not get into it? You said there's
Listen.
explosives surrounding my father's church.
It's got to go. It's going one way or the other, and I'm gonna blame it on Justin. I don't.
What?
Are you with me?
What?
Are you with me,
No.
Jessica? You know what?
That's
I'm just-
that's just crazy.
you know
like
what?
you're on too much drugs right now.
I'm just.
You're gonna blow up my father's church and just be like, oh, you know, and then like burn the drugs with it. Like that doesn't even make any sense, Lane. Like that's ridiculous. Like how?
You know what? I'm not even angry. I'm just disappointed in you.
Why would you like?
Goodbye, Jessica.
Bye, Lane.
All right. So that was the bad
Well,
ending for
Wah, wah.
late. So
You need
either
a
way-
wah, wah. What? How does it? What is that?
Womp, womp, womp. I think I do have that. Do I know that?
Womp,
What about dejected? Yeah.
womp, womp, womp.
So, so one way or another, that church is catching fire,
Oh no.
and an innocent guy is gonna get busted. It's just how it's gonna happen. So
I'm just gonna die.
we'll see. All right. So I kept that.
And he kisses
Yeah,
motorcycle. Cheers with cups. You know, womp womp.
Mm-hmm. Well, so now it is Carla. Did you die? You this?
Do I keep
It
that
is
other red that I just
Justin.
gave you?
No, because
I thought that's what you said happens.
no, normally the person who's in the spotlight in the first act, they hand it out to somebody else.
Okay.
But now you keep it.
Okay.
So
because you just said it, you keep it.
So you gave it to me, and I keep it.
Okay.
Like, yeah, whoever is the spotlight.
Okay.
So now it's Justin's scene. Do you want to establish or resolve?
Resolve.
Okay. That means we establish.
Okay. Well, okay. So we said no for me. I'm not going along with your plan. Jessica's not going along with Lane's plan. So, what do you think? What are we gonna do?
Let's see.
Have Jessica tell Justin that, like, or tell her dad, or like that, or I don't know.
Yeah, I think either.
So maybe now
You know what I
Jessica's
mean?
starting to come around back to
So she wants to
Justin.
help.
Hey,
But
if you want to
then-
establish, you
I
can
know.
establish, but
I
then
know.
you can't resolve. That's the thing.
Ah.
You can't establish and resolve. You can't like write your character's destiny. Do you want to establish?
No, there's gonna be a fire on the thing. She's gonna. This guy's gonna die.
There is gonna be a
eventually.
fire, and
Exactly.
probably
She's coming
you're
around.
gonna
She's
get
gonna be
busted.
sad.
Some innocent guy will get busted. I mean, maybe you can still end up with her. I don't know. So do you want to establish?
I don't think so.
Do you want to establish or?
Nope, I'm fine. I would resolve it. Just zoop.
So I'm thinking she could either have another pass with the pastor or with maybe the cop that Lane mentioned that's like investigating the whole situation.
And like her telling the cop about it, or like.
Like Justin talking to the cop. Maybe you could play the cop.
Oh, okay.
And like you're the one like investigating this whole like drug conspiracy, and Lane is trying to like convince the cop that like Jessica had nothing to do with it, and that Lane is like a criminal mastermind.
Okay.
That sound good?
Sure. So Justin's trying to convince the cop that,
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
agrees with
All right. So what's gonna happen is Justin is gonna get pulled over by this cop, and really you're like an FBI like detective or something like that. And
Okay.
you're gonna be hard with him, and you think that he's involved because he is. It's his plane. That's the thing. Like you ran the plates, and like that his plane is that he's been like handing this plane over for a drug, and so you're ready to like send him to jail pretty much. But like you're
I'm
gonna talk
still
to that.
investigating. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Wait, am I pulling him over?
Yeah. Hold on.
He's a policeman.
Yeah. To the highway too.
Ten on the two. 10 on the 2.
Am I pulling you over? I thought you already pulled over.
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello, son.
Hello, officer. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay.
You know why I pulled you over?
I actually don't.
Well, you were speeding.
Really?
Yeah, you were speeding. So, and you're Justin, correct?
I am Justin.
Okay.
How do you know? If I'm honest.
Well, I've heard some things going on we've been looking into, and, I got to ask you a couple questions. Could you step out of the vehicle, please?
Sure.
Okay. Well, you're a volunteer for the church, right?
Yes, sir.
And you guys have the airplane, and you do all the different advertisements, and...
Yeah,
Correct?
that's me.
Okay, so do you know anything about some kind of drug smuggling that's taken place recently in this area?
I do.
What? Do you?
I do know some things that has been going on in the church, yes.
Okay. Could you tell me what those things are?
Sure. This guy that comes to church a lot. His name is Lane Rothenberg. What's your last name?
Sure, Roethlisberger.
But anyways, this guy Lane, he has been using the church to
Using the church. What do you mean using? What are you saying?
He stores his drugs.
Oh,
in the church.
and you let him.
It's not my church, so it's not in my position to decide.
But how do you know about this? And you haven't turned him in. You haven't told us why.
Because
They use your airplane, sir.
of course, so he puts a gun to my head and he,
A gun to? Why didn't you call the police? Why didn't you call us?
I can't.
Well, what do you mean you can't?
Because
That makes me feel like you're behind this, Justin. Do you understand what I'm saying? No. I think you're lying to me. And I think.
Not lying. He's a thing.
All right,
So
come
he's
here.
using-
No, I'm going. I have to arrest you right now. I have to handcuff you. No, I'm not taking this.
Oh. So
You're talking back to me. Mm-mm.
He's using the pastor's daughter, and he thinks that he's making her.
Spit it out, Justin.
I can't take. This is so much pressure. I can't take this. So he's using innocent people to.
Lane?
I'm thinking.
I don't think
using
so.
Innocent people too.
You're a real bad liar.
I know I am.
You're a real bad liar, Justin. I could totally tell that you're in on this.
He's using innocent people to do bad things at the church, and yeah.
So you pick that.
She keeps it.
I don't know. I'm confused now.
So it goes badly for her.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm trying to arrest you because I know you're in on
You
this.
just put her in a bad position.
No, you
and
need
they
to
get
shut up.
really
I know
nervous.
this is all you.
It's not me, sir.
I
I'm
can tell it
telling
is.
you right
You're
now.
lying straight to my face.
I'm not lying.
You are lying, son.
I'm not lying.
You're lying.
Okay. I'm lying,
I don't know. I was trying to arrest you, but you kept talking.
Yeah, so
I guess. Really
innocent.
resolving the thing. And I was like, oh my god.
Well, you weren't deciding, so that worked. That's better for the story because we needed an innocent guy to get arrested, and
Yeah, that's what I thought was
yeah.
happening.
It makes sense. It doesn't mean you're gonna stay in jail. Just need to happen.
We're just gonna burn it down.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
So tough. You don't let me talk.
that was great. She's a cop. She did
I
a good
know.
cop job. So, let's see.
What are we doing?
So now it's you. So keep it on
me
yourself.
again?
Yeah. And you are. So it's Jessica, and are you going to establish? There's 4 more scenes. Are you going to establish, or are you going to resolve?
I'll resolve.
Okay, so that means we pick.
Ooh.
Wait, and I'm in the scene with who?
That we're going to pick.
Alright, so what happened before
So
this?
we fought because.
So you two fought because
Because I
Dad
wanted
found
to-
out and you wanted. What did you want? And she said no.
I wanted her to help me blow up the church and frame it on you.
Right. And she said no, and her dad.
And I said I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah.
Right.
So, so she could either maybe talk to her dad and try to warn him, or she could hear that Justin's in jail and then maybe go
Maybe
visit
while
him.
she talks to her dad, her phone rings, and it's Justin.
Well,
telling
What am I saying to the dad, though?
about
I'm telling him that
Lane's
plan to
so I
just
think we
blow
have to
up
do
the-
one or the other. Either she
Yeah.
visits Justin in jail, or she talks to the dad and tries to warn him.
Well,
I think
there's going to be a failure, and the fire has to happen, right?
What?
What is the failure?
The failure is something catches fire. So actually, maybe it doesn't have to be the church that catches fire. Something precious is on fire, because that wouldn't
What's
be
precious?
a failure. I don't know. Maybe let's leave that for maybe
Wait,
that'll be
what?
the big finale. I think she
What's
should visit Justin in jail,
Okay.
and Justin is
And I'm
scared shitless. Like you use your one phone call. How about we do like
a phone call thing.
first you do your yeah. Let's do he
And
makes his
my-
one phone call.
And what do we? You're gonna say that the cop thinks you're.
Yeah.
And you're like scared shitless in
Right.
prison.
No wait, no, I can't
And I was
remember.
trying to
if I'm,
defend her. I was trying to
Am I-
keep her protected about the whole thing. I didn't want to give the cop too much information because I was keeping her protected.
and I'm more on your side now anyway because
Yeah, you know more
yeah,
how dirty
and I'm
and
not
bad
like
lady
yeah.
is.
And so you're gonna
So I wanna-
decide. See, this is all about his need, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, and what do you? What
Maybe
is
we
the
should do
need?
something else.
Yeah,
Okay.
now because now I'm getting.
So it's more about Jessica. What does Jessica want?
I have no idea.
Maybe
she doesn't want the church to. Well,
Okay.
But I mean, she wants to, or
Maybe she's starting to want to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so a good resolution would be she goes through with the good thing. Bad would be she doesn't. So do you want to do with the pastor again, or maybe with the cop? You were the cop. I mean,
Yeah.
I could do the cop, I guess.
I don't know what I would be saying to the cop because I feel like he already is finding out. I don't know. So, talk to the dad.
Well, wait.
and
Well, we're
say-
supposed to be deciding anyway. So
Oh yeah.
what do you think would be better? Talking to the dad, talking to the cop?
Um,
Because she's resolving. So
maybe to the dad. I don't think she would go to the cop, especially because her hands are also dirty on this.
okay. So I'll be the dad. I'll be at church.
Oops.
And I'm just coming to you
Oh, we gotta switch
to
seats.
Okay.
tell you
About all the
what
explosives
Lane
and stuff.
said. Yeah. I don't even know why I said.
So you guys are catching. You're going to the city for something.
What is this?
The city, okay?
Hi.
You guys are just running errands.
Are we just walking around or?
Sure.
Well,
You just picked her up. From
I'm
somewhere.
buying holy wafers at Jeb's Discount Holy Wafer Factory, and
Oh,
you run and try to catch me on the street.
Okay.
Do you want us to wait for
I
you?
don't know what she said. Or what?
What? I don't know.
I have no
I
idea
do
what
think
she
she
said.
said. He didn't even try to avenge him. He's dead. It's so good.
I'm so sorry.
All right. So I'm doing.
Wait.
I'm shopping.
I'm forgetting now. Oh, you're shopping though.
I'm
And
shopping for holy wafers. I'm Father Raymond.
I'm running with you.
Oh, you know, wafers.
Mm.
They're not.
I'm
You know what?
running.
You're robbing me. You're robbing me. I remember when these wafers were 4 cents a piece. Now they're
Sir.
14 cents a piece.
Yes.
I'm a man of God. I am a man of the cloth.
All
Look
right.
at this collar.
415.
Look at this collar.
450, sir. Actually,
450.
$4.50.
You're robbing me blind.
sir, there's more now
You're
in the
going to
package than
hell.
you. No, I'm not.
Hold on. I think I see somebody.
Hey, Dad.
We'll talk
Dad.
about this. We'll talk about this in a minute.
Dad,
All
I
right,
need to talk
sir.
to
See
you.
you
I know your
next
mother.
week. I
I
see you
know
next
your
week
mother.
when you come back.
Dad,
for
come here.
more.
I need to talk to you, please.
Jessica, what's going on
Dad,
here?
I need to talk to you about something.
After our last conversation, I
could you
don't
please-
know if I want to talk to you at all.
Well-
I am in such between the wafer
Listen,
inflation
Dad,
and
just
the,
forget that. Come outside with me. We'll just take a walk. I just need to talk
Okay.
to you. It's very important.
Let's go. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
All right. I'm
Jesus
sorry
forgives,
too,
and
okay?
I do too.
All right.
Okay.
I'm really sorry, but I
Okay.
need to tell you something really important.
Anything.
Okay. So I talked to Lane.
Hey, Sonny, excuse me.
Don't hit my dad, you ass.
Come on. People
Huh.
these days, millennials, always the tweeting and the
Okay,
texting
Dad.
and the.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen. So I talked to Lane.
You know, my phone you just dial
Dad,
it.
he's gonna blow up the church.
What?
He literally told me he's gonna get explosives. He's gonna put them around the church. He's going to catch the whole thing on fire, and that's just gonna be the end of it all.
Lane?
Yes, Lane. I should have listened to you from the first place. I don't know why I didn't.
This is the only person I know who could possibly make any sense of this is in jail. I just heard Justin is in prison.
Justin is in prison.
That's what they
What?
told me. A cop.
How, what? Why would
Yes.
Justin be in prison?
I don't know what to believe, but they say he's stealing the plane and involved in this drug thing. I don't know.
Oh my.
I don't know who to believe anymore.
Oh no, that's not true. No, why is he? He shouldn't be in jail.
I
That's
don't
not
know.
true.
I don't know. I need to pray on this. Is what I need to do.
No, prayers do nothing. We have to figure out what we're actually
How
going
could
to
you
do.
say that?
Dad,
How
please.
could you say that?
Dad, I'm trying to do the right
Your
thing
mother.
here, but like,
God bless her soul.
oh man.
If she were alive, she would be tearing. She would say 647 Hail Marys.
Dad, listen, Mom's not here right now, okay? And it's
I
really
can hear her
sad,
now.
and it makes
As
me
if she
cry,
was
okay? But she's not here. We have to figure out what we're gonna do, okay? You know what I mean? Please,
Well, listen. What is it that you want?
Dad. I mean, obviously, I don't want the church to explode.
Well, let's think about this. You've made a lot of questionable decisions. I don't know which Jessica I'm looking at. Am I looking at the Jessica who's trying to do the right thing? Or am I looking at the Jessica who just follows her heart and just kind of does whatever she wants and wants to be free and all this nonsense that I
Well,
hear?
you know,
Which Jessica am I to believe?
Dad, you don't even know me, okay? You have
It doesn't matter. The Holy Ghost knows you, and that's all
no, he
that's important.
doesn't. There is no Holy Ghost.
I feel like I'm hearing the bad Jessica.
Oh.
Only I had a sign.
Dad, stop confusing me. I
Only
don't
had
know
a
what to
sign.
do. Ooh,
Like this.
I guess so. Okay.
Listen, Jessica. This is what.
Show people
This
what
is
it
what-
is.
So
I
confusing
listen.
myself. No,
Once I noticed that you wasted.
Are you keeping white?
That's
no,
fucking
this is different.
Okay.
I don't know. So I'm okay.
Let's go. Okay.
I
Listen,
don't know.
Jessica. Let me get this out there. I've been meaning to tell you this. Ever since I saw that you didn't use those Minion tickets, and I found out what a wasteful person you are, and how self-centered, and this business with Lane and Justin, I signed you up for the convent. It's time.
What?
You don't need Justin. You don't need Lane. You just need to marry Jesus in your heart.
What do you marry Jesus? Are
Listen,
you crazy?
it's happening. It's happening tomorrow. It's all set. They're coming at 6 a.m. So maybe take a shower tonight so you can just get ready in the morning.
Get ready for Jesus? Like, what do you
You're
mean?
going to the convent. You're going. It's better for everybody. Mother would have appreciated. She told me in a prayer.
Mother wanted grandchildren. How am I going to do that with Jesus? What do you mean?
Well,
I don't
maybe it'll
wanna
be an immaculate conception.
No.
We would be so proud.
Dad, I'm 25 years old.
Okay, so we'll see you at 6 a.m. then.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What?
Jesus is calling.
Hello? What? Oh God. I don't know.
Oh God, Jesus.
I got really confused for a minute.
Okay, so where
I
I
don't know
where
what
I
I
was
chose.
going with that, when I saw that it was going to end badly for you, was that I'm forcing you into a convent, and so you're like, fuck this life. You're like kind of going back to your bad life.
Mm-hmm.
That was my interpretation of it.
Okay.
Where are you going?
I'm making you straight. I got that.
Whoa.
Whoa.
See what happens when you fuck around? Do you know how hard it's going to be to get this back in?
Not hard at all.
Like hits the
There
volume
you go.
button.
Perfect.
Okay. So, all right. So it's on me. We still need a failure. Something precious is on fire. The wrong guy got
Did
busted.
you try some of this dip?
No.
Why?
All right. So I think I am going to do. So this is yours, right?
Oh yeah.
These are mine.
I guess.
And I think I'm gonna. I'm gonna visit. I think I am going to visit. I'm going to visit Justin in prison. Okay.
What could that sound good?
You need a prison sound.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I think. A little background. Maybe like some fighting. I don't know. Some like
Swimming, fighting.
swinging,
Yeah.
wood breaking. I guess. I don't know. But
You need
I'm picturing this like Justin is like scared shitless. Like he's not lethargic. He's like I gotta get out of here kind of thing. And like things are going horribly wrong. And like I'd like to hear some of your stories of some of the stuff that's been happening to you in prison. Like if you could just come up with some stuff. And so you're gonna resolve this. Okay?
Okay, I'm gonna resolve it.
And I'm gonna keep the die. So you give it to me.
As whether which way it goes. Wait, what do you mean? Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
To whom? To him? To you?
Okay, for you, whether it goes good or bad for you.
Yeah.
And wait, who are you playing?
I'm myself, Lane.
Oh, you're
I'm Justin.
And so I just
And you're visiting Justin to be like, I got you. Like, whatever.
yeah, and I'm trying to think like what I could need from him, what would be like a good resolution. I guess pretty much if he's willing to like maybe like completely like break things off with you, like and take all the blame or something like that. Well, I'll just come up with it on the fly.
Yeah, just
Let's
come
see.
up with it.
Okay.
Do I have to give you one of? Or
No, one of these.
All right.
All right. Hey, pick up the phone on the other side of the plexiglass, Justin.
What do you want?
What's up? What's up, man?
I'm not happy to see you. What do you want?
You alright? How's it going in the can?
You don't want to know. It's horrible. Can you get me out of here?
Oh, so you want me to get you out of here?
I'm here because of you, you asshole.
You're here because of me?
Yeah.
Because it seems like you're going around telling people all these stories, putting all these ideas in, Father Raymond's head and in Jessica's head. And I'll tell you what, Jessica's not interested. In fact, she's really into me.
I want to tell
Twice.
the truth. I
Twice.
want to tell everybody the truth.
How you doing in prison, Justin?
You don't want to know.
What-
I hope you're here so you can get raped.
Justin, look, let's put this rivalry aside for a second. Did you get violated in there?
Let's not get into the details. Can you tell me what you want? Why are you here?
Look, man, I learned this trick. When you go to take a poop, you gotta take 1 foot out of your pants.
I just don't go.
So that you just don't go?
I just don't
You
go.
must be so backed up right now. That's horrible.
I just
horrible.
don't want to take the chance of taking my pants down.
Listen.
You know what I mean?
Listen, I can get you out of there, okay?
Mhm.
This is what you have to do. You gotta take the fall for the plane, okay?
It's not happening.
I'm gonna get rid of all the evidence,
Mm-mm.
okay? Listen, it could happen. It might happen. Hear me out, okay? I'm gonna get rid of all the evidence. You're gonna get rid of the plane because you know what? Your fingerprints are all over it, okay? But here's the thing. I gotta make sure that my stash is out of the plane first, okay? Because, can't have that. I gotta sell that. So, blow up the plane, blow up the church. All the evidence is gone. You're off scot-free. I'm off scot-free. And all you have to do is just say that, you lent out the plane, you didn't know. You take the fall, you maybe just do like a few weeks community service, whatever. We'll see.
It's not happening.
Well,
just
listen,
because
what's
this
you're
the
look,
church,
you're in
It
jail.
goes back to it doesn't matter. I'll just
Justin,
take-
you're in
I'll
jail.
I'll take the fall as long as the church is in good hands.
What about Jessica though?
She's safe. It's
Is she though?
She is.
You know what? If you don't, maybe she'll take the blame for this. You can't do anything about it. Wait. So this is gonna go to me. So is it good?
Oh
for
yeah,
me?
sorry. So good.
Listen, if you don't take the fall for this, Jessica, maybe she's gonna be in that church when it blows up.
You wouldn't do that to her.
Wouldn't I? I think if you really care about Jessica, I think you got to take the blame and say this was all your idea. That's what I think.
Fine.
That's what I thought. Thanks for being a bro. Listen, don't drop the soap. Nice. All right, so we got 2 scenes, and the last one's going to be a wild card again. So you're going to do a scene, you're going to do a scene, and that's going to be it. So when you do the scene, you get to, whoever's picking is going to get to pick the color. It'll be an up and down. All right, so obviously Lane's plan is to crash the plane into the church and have it explode, but he wants to get the drugs off first. So maybe some mishap happens and the drugs catch fire, or something like that. Or
so
something.
who am I talking? Am I in this now, or is?
Well, it depends. Are you going to establish, or do you want to resolve? I'm gonna eat some dip.
I'll resolve.
Okay. So that means we decide what happened.
I'm not good at establishing. Unless it has to be.
No, if you want to start talking, then you want to establish.
I know.
I have no idea. Hold on. So what are we establishing?
What if we have a prison riot and then Justin gets out? Because you know it's going to end on you. So maybe he gets out and tries to make it to the, like, maybe he realizes that he can't trust Lane, and so he's like, I got to get out of here. Somehow gets like a prison riot going, and then escapes prison and like gets to the church, or but then who would he be trying to get to? That's
I know.
Because I feel like this should be the finale, because we're gonna find out how it ends after that. Like the dice are gonna determine what happens at the end. So we just need like a climax, and then it's gonna get resolved like in a different way.
Okay.
So still need some sort of failure and fire. So I think no matter what, like my stash and maybe myself is gonna be on fire.
Yeah, that'll catch on fire.
So
but how do we like get to that scene?
so it's gonna end on you. So I guess maybe the last scene will be me and you.
Okay.
Maybe so we just need to figure something out.
Justin breaks out of prison.
I mean, we could just do Justin breaking out of prison.
Lights.
Like, you don't need to be with
fire.
Like basically Justin like descending into like a life of crime. He's got like a gun and he's shooting people. Yeah, let's do that.
That's really funny.
What?
Okay.
What am I doing?
Well, you're resolving. So basically, I guess it's whether or not you get out of prison.
Okay.
This is what happens when you don't establish. We decide crazy shit. All right, ready?
What am I doing? Am I doing something? Am I saying anything?
You're just like acting out, pretty much like,
This is gonna be horrible.
yeah, like, and like we'll just like jump in as like, you know, inmates
Random
and
people.
cops and stuff like that. This is so blurry.
So I need to come up with something.
Yeah. How does this get so blurry? Hold on. Oh, I thought I put an alarm here. Yeah. Alright, so ready? Keep going.
Ah! This is our chance to get out of here, guys. You guys, come on. We gotta get out. This is
Yo, here's a gun. Let's go.
okay. I don't know where to go. Where's the exit? Where's the nearest exit? We gotta get the fuck out of here right now.
Get back!
Die, bitch. I'm tired of this place. There's so much corruption happening everywhere. I can't take it anymore.
So much corruption.
Dude, good shot.
I
I missed it. You killed that pig.
did. Let's go. Which way? Which way?
Hey, that's that cop. That's that guy who raped you, isn't it? Rip his
Yeah.
head off. Rip his head off. Yo, Justin.
What's up? Let's go.
Man,
I'm running.
you're a badass now.
I am. I'm just so tired of this corruption.
Yo, bro, what happened?
I don't know. There was this huge
What snapped?
explosion that happened, and then the alarms went off, and we're trying to get out of here as fast as we can.
Cool. Are you out?
I'm out.
Freeze.
Die. I'm just so tired, everybody.
All I wanted was respect.
This is how people want me to be. This is how I'm gonna be from now on. Am I resolving this?
Yeah.
This is gonna go.
I mean, I guess you got out, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna go good for me.
Okay. So the last one's gonna be a wild card. So
Alright.
cool, fun
Cool.
scene. What's up, Ro? Oh, we got Ro here. What's going on, Ro? We're just finishing up our Fiasco game. It's going great, guys. I'm really excited about everyone's acting ability. So just in case you're tuning in now and don't get a chance to go back, what happened is I am a guy named Lane who has a drug relationship with Jessica, who has a crush on me, but really I'm just using her because I'm also using my old high school rival, Justin, who you see there, Carla. I'm using Justin's plane to smuggle drugs and just basically using everybody and being a douche. And Jessica is in love with me sometimes, and sometimes she's a good Christian girl. And I pinned the whole thing on Justin, who just broke out of prison, and he's just getting this life of crime. He's just tired of trying to earn respect, and so now he's just fucking taking it. He's taking it. You win an Oscar for that performance. Hey, Deej is here. What are you guys doing up so late?
Hi, Deej.
Deej, you got to go back and watch this whole thing.
Deej, you gotta actually be here with us next time.
Deej, you got to play this game Fiasco with us.
Deej will be good.
So now, Lane's big plan is to take the drugs off his plane and crash the plane into the church to get rid of all the evidence, and then pin it all on Justin. And now Justin's out of prison, and Jessica is here, and so
So
Jessica,
wait, is Jessica seen now?
yeah. So this is gonna be the last scene, Jessica, and then there's gonna be aftermath afterwards. So there's gonna be more stuff happening, but this is gonna be the last one that we act out together.
Okay. So, I have to pick what I want to do. Resolve it or...
Yeah, or establish.
Okay. Resolve, I guess. I don't know.
All right.
All right.
So you're gonna get this. So you're just gonna give a thumbs up or thumbs down.
As to whether for the outcome for me or for like which situation. You know what I mean? Because I got confused before. I think I
Yeah.
did the wrong thing.
Okay.
So like, because then
I guess a
in the
good
middle
outcome
of
for
it-
you would be the church not exploding,
Yeah.
right? So the scene should probably be with me. I think.
Me coming with the gun.
Yeah, I think you should come in.
Yeah,
I think we
come
should
over the
basically
guy.
all be in here. All right. So.
Do I come scooch over?
So
Wait,
then I
wait.
have
So
to.
I think it should
Right.
start with Lane and Jessica, and then
I'm coming still.
you know what?
I'll be back.
Why don't we switch? I'll go here
Okay.
because it'll be me and her first. Then you do sounds. Here, no, I'll see you. And
Okay,
then-
so what are we
and
doing?
then just like jump in somebody's.
So what's happening?
You come in. But you gotta do the soundboard first.
Wait,
'Cause
you
there's
have cashing guns?
there's a fire
That's
one.
a good-
Oh.
There.
There's a fire one too. So
What?
let's see. Is there anything that's like heart to heart?
Trouble?
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's like
Okay.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right. So Okay, so we're at the
Airplane.
we're at the church, and I got my plane full of drugs. I just want to move my drugs off, and I'm gonna crash the plane right into the church, and then you show up.
So I'm trying to stop you?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And then you're gonna decide. I think
Whether
you should decide.
I want the church to blow up or not?
No, whether you want the church to not be blown up or whether you do want it to blow up.
Okay,
But
so
in general,
don't.
we do need. I think in general we should just decide
Yeah,
that
that's
the
what
church is not going to blow up. Instead, like
Thanks, Deej.
So
like-
we don't, or
because I need to fail. The fire needs to be a result of the failure. So me blowing up the church would be not a failure.
Got it.
So I think
So we
I think my
don't-
stash is going to need to like end up.
so we don't want the plane to crash into the
Yeah.
So that would be I
Whatever.
don't know.
But we know what's going to happen.
We don't want
So
it.
you're getting this either way. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right, let's just act it out. Ready? Go ahead. Okay.
Lane,
Here, Jessica.
Stop.
What are you doing here?
what do you mean? I'm here to stop you.
Oh shit! I told you my whole plan, didn't I?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing right now? You're trying to get all your
Jessica,
drugs
it's
and then
happening. No. Look, I need to
Listen.
get our stash off. We're gonna crash this ship right
No.
into your church.
Lane,
Nobody's there. Hardly anybody's there.
Lane,
There are less than 15 people
you're
in the
not
church.
going to crash this
Okay?
plane into you're not going to crash the plane into the church.
Jessica.
That's my father's
I
church.
fucking
That's
love
my
you. Come
I don't
on,
care if
let's
you
just
fucking
go.
love me.
I love you. Come on,
No,
we'll
Lane.
talk about this
Lane,
later.
No, Lane. We'll not talk about it later.
Eyes. Come on. Look,
Lane,
help me.
that shit's not going to work
Can you
anymore.
help me
Listen,
take this stuff off?
I am not helping you,
Look,
and you're
this
not
is
going through with
expensive.
this
I
today.
spent all my money
Listen.
on this stash.
No, like I don't care.
Look, we
You're
got to
not-
get it off before. Look, this plane is going to blow up in like 2 minutes.
No,
So we need to get this off.
we're
and-
not. Mm-mm.
Well, what do you want to do, Jessica?
I don't want you to do any of this, and I don't want to be involved. And I want you to just stop.
What do you really
Someone's
want?
gonna get hurt.
What do you really want?
I don't know. What do you
What
want?
does that gun sound?
Hey! Oh my,
I forgot about it.
Justin!
Come here. Come to the camera.
Is that Justin right now?
Justin, come so you can see. Oh my god.
Justin!
I don't even recognize
Justin, why do you have a
dude.
gun? What are you doing?
I am
Dude.
finally gonna end this.
Justin, don't.
I'm going to
Justin.
kill this son of a bitch.
Justin, you do not want to get in
He wants to
trouble.
destroy
No,
the
I
church.
know, but
He wants to
do you wanna
spoil
go to
the whole
jail?
thing. Your dad's gonna be so disappointed.
So you're gonna kill him? Oh no! What's happening?
All right. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? Bobby, you always look slightly older each time. Ugh. Carl always looks the same. What a nice thing to say. Should I block Deej from the group? A piece of shit.
That's what Louise said.
What?
About your comments to people.
Now I know. Now I know how she feels. All right. So you keep that. So what happened at the end there was we were wrestling for the gun.
Yep.
It went off.
Yep.
There was an explosion.
Yep.
We don't know
What happened?
Something precious caught on fire. Was it the drugs? Was it Jessica? This is how we find out.
Justin, the airplane.
So, this is. So, aftermath. Ask another player to read the aftermath outcomes out loud and actively help make sense of the results. Okay, so how this is going to work is we're going to roll our dice again, and this is going to determine what happens to your person. This is very exciting. Ready? Just roll it and leave it. Okay, so let's see. So mine is 8 minus 6, or 5, right? So I'm 3 white.
Okay.
Where am I? I'm just going to write
10 minus 6, I'm 4 white.
10 minus 6 is 4 white. Okay.
So how do we do it? The higher number minus the lower number?
Yeah, so
Oh,
you
no.
are, so you're 3 red, right? I think these aren't too bad.
Okay.
The closer to 0, you might actually end up the best. So, okay, so for me, 3 white is grim. The stress and trauma from your little adventure are going to haunt you forever.
Is that you?
Yeah, bits of your soul are destroyed and you are missing a piece or two. In a few years, children are going to cry when you get too close. All your plans have ended in complete ruin. Okay, so we're going to go through how that's going to play out in a second. So with 4 white, you're bitter. You know what it's like to be utterly crushed, casually brought low, forced to eat your own words, and stand mute and powerless before your enemies. They gloat, and you are helpless. And you are 3 red. Harsh. Shit in a bag harsh. A lifetime of medication harsh. A big black cloud of hurt is going to rain all over you. The things you need to happen are not going to. Simple as that. So usually, like, if you get on the red, it's like a physical thing. So let's say like a lifetime medication. I'm thinking like maybe you caught fire. Like maybe the explosion, like you caught fire in it, so you're like horribly burnt. And we're going to act this all out in a second. For Grim, it's going to haunt me forever. Bits of my soul are destroyed. And for you, you're just like bitter, powerless before your enemies. Like it sounds like just like you just like never got the respect and probably, just turned to like a life of crime kind of thing. So how this usually works here is you take a die and then this is like a montage like you'd see at the end of a movie, and we each take turns till they're all gone. And it's like, you say, this is your name, this is Lane, and then you like say like basically like a quick scene, and then it comes back like you just like keep going around and giving like
Talking about yourself.
Yeah, just like kind of like if it was the end of a movie, yeah, like just showing like your grim or your what was yours, harsh, your harsh ending, like maybe like popping like pain medication or I don't know. I can think of all sorts of good ones
like
for
explain
you.
It, okay.
Just like you would see like how it resolved, like in the future, like let's say it's 6 months later, and it's like as there's like music playing, there's like a scene of like someone looking at a picture of like the one, like things like that.
Okay.
So let's play some like sad music.
You don't have sad music.
What does the board look like? There is no board. It's all dice, and there's this thing kind of. There's gotta be some. How about heart to heart? We should have done that one. Hey, hon.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're both in the driveway.
Oh, that's okay.
I know, Al.
How about what's on the cover?
I thought it was fairy tales coming out of the basement.
Maybe just rain.
Yeah.
Or just that one. All right. So. I think how I want this to go. This is Lane calling Raquel from the hospital, and she doesn't answer. There's like little montage scenes like that to like demonstrate your outcome.
I thought this was a good one.
No, it doesn't matter. For these, like it could be. These are all gonna be bad for us, just because we have grim and bitter. So these are all gonna be bitter.
Hi.
We're just finishing up a game. Sheila. Yeah. We'll be done in like 2 minutes.
This is Justin. Life didn't turn out as good as you wanted. Didn't get the respect that you wanted and hoped for.
Alright, so now this is Jessica, but you want to as if like there's a camera like on the scene,
Okay.
like you want to see like something happening. It's like an action.
Something quick.
Like this is Jessica like doing something.
Okay. This is Jessica, alone, sad, depressed, and doesn't look the same because she's burned.
This is Lane going to Tommy Hilfiger's to buy his new threads, but he doesn't have any money and he has to go to Target.
This is Justin walking by the church where he devoted so much of his time. What a waste of time, he thinks. He just keeps on walking.
This is Jessica smoking weed because she can't stand her pain.
The bubbles.
Oops. I forgot to do the cash register for Tommy Hilfiger thing. Sorry.
This is Lane having to apply for Medicaid to get prescription sunglasses that he has to wear all the time because his retinas are all blown out from the explosion and nobody could ever see his baby blue eyes again.
This is Justin getting a job at a car wash. Just wiping down cars that don't belong to him. Doesn't have an airplane anymore or a church to go to.
This is Jessica, seconds away from dying because of her 3rd-degree burns.
This is Lane going to a track meet and trying to give some of the kids some pointers, and they all just laugh at him and walk away and joke to each other about what a loser that guy is. Even the kids. They don't have enough. It's your last one.
Thank you.
Bitter. Mutant, powerless.
This is Justin
No respect.
going home. But where is home? Justin doesn't have a home. He doesn't have Jessica. He doesn't have an airplane or church to go to. He lost respect. He lost everything.
This is Lane. He's got nothing left. Nobody likes him. Nobody thinks he's cool. Nobody's returning his call. But at least he's got his bong. And then he trips. And it breaks and shatters all over the floor. And now he's truly at his lowest point. The end.
Wait.
That music was too happy.
Poor Lane. All right. We did it, guys. We went through a game of Fiasco.
Yeah.
I think that is exactly how it's supposed to go. It's like nothing good. Everything just going wrong. And then with the dice, if you have a lot of dice or you get lucky, like let's say you had like 3 white and 1 red, then maybe you would get a high one, which is like, great. You can end up like better than you started. But usually you probably end up pretty low and depressed, that sort of thing. Fiasco.
That was great.
What'd you think, Alan?
That was really cool.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
Really fun.
It's fun. What the heck is this game? It's called Fiasco, Deej. What does the board look like? Deej is like flipping out. Bob, you always seem so old. What a dick. This is bad lighting on my hair. It highlights the thinningness of it. What are you gonna do?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
What'd you think, Carla? You look like you're falling asleep during
I'm
it.
not. I'm fine.
You okay?
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
It was better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's fun.
It was different.
Playing the
The
characters.
soundtrack definitely added a
That was
lot
funny.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good because it gives the other person something to
Right.
do, too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Everybody's always involved.
I wonder how long it was. Looks like about 2 hours. Is that right? 10, 20? That was probably longer
Yeah.
than that. I can't see when this started yet. We'll see after save it. All right. Any final thoughts? Or just want to wrap it up?
We'll do it again sometime.
Yeah. We'll do a completely different. There's different play sets. There's like one in Antarctica where you're at like a science station. There's one in the Old West. There's one in like suburbs, like an upscale. There's like a whole bunch of them.
Cool.
There's 4 that come in the book, and then there's others. So
Yeah, try it out.
yeah,
Awesome.
cool. All right. Well, if anyone made it this far, thanks for watching. Had a lot of fun. Glad we finally got through it. And see you next time.